trying to catch up, come through, hang out with you and shit. You know what I mean? Guest on your show now. You know what I'm saying? Come through, be a guest on I Ride show. I had an intro for you, but I don't have a thing. I Ride.
Oh, you gonna tell me you ready whenever?
Yeah, like you know me. I'm always not ready. Shit. You know, it's the story of my life. I don't know the cable. Like, oh, I don't want to disconnect the DJ set. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you with a little. See if you're ready for this. All right. I don't know if you're ready for this joint. I'm gonna hit you with. This is drive time music. I'm about to play for you. I said drive time after work. You know about that? What you know about that bounce? What you know about that bounce? You know what I mean? I'm about to get y'all a little 5 o'clock after work. 5 up in the building. You know what I mean? First choice. Treat you right, I'll be good to you. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm in the mood for, I ride. Think you wanna go skate? You know that's my man, that's my man Aunt. My homie Aunt. Yeah. You know they from Philly. First choice from Philly.
I was today years old learning that.
Yeah, and Rochelle Fleming, that's my man, my homie's Art. I found out at a wedding, actually. Now, I think he told me it was his aunt. And then I went to his wedding, and she walked in and started singing, I said, man, how fortunate am I? Like,
Right?
you a legend.
That's decent.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. So you know what I mean? So what's been up here? Let me pour a little cocktail for us.
Yeah,
What you drinking over there?
No, I'm gonna drink tequila.
Okay. Oh, that was a lot. That was a heavy pour, man.
I'm gonna drink tequila with you. Definitely gonna drink
You
a
gotta
little
stretch
tequila
that out.
with you.
What is this? What kind of tequila is this?
A friend of mine gave it to me.
I hope they like you.
They do.
Good. You know what I mean? I don't want to drink
They
that we
do.
don't need to be drinking. That's all
I'm
I'm
like,
saying.
what's going on with me? What's going on with you?
So what's going on with me?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm just
Like
chilling
usually
and
I'm
working.
here. Usually I'm here.
I know. I beat you here.
I know. And last week we both were traveling, so
So yeah, man.
Wasn't happening.
Oh, did you need that? I'm
that's
sorry.
fine. No,
That
that's
sounds
perfectly fine.
you don't take the cut. No,
Yeah.
I just been, the work has been crazy, man, these last couple weeks and just trying to get on TV every Tuesday,
Crazy
man.
is good. I actually,
Yeah.
I ran into, I can't remember the guy's name, but he's a photographer for CBS, and he was telling me how they share video.
That's
Some
almost
dude-
over. That's over.
He was telling me that, but I was like, oh yeah, I was like,
LNS.
and I said, I was like, I used to intern for Mike Greenwich, and he was like, oh, I love Mike. He's such a great guy. I was like, yeah, tune in on Mondays. We got a podcast.
Few people in these streets like me, I rise.
You know,
what
I
mean?
like
few
you.
people. But yeah, LNS is going away. I know a lot of people probably don't even know what that was. But it was local news service is what it
Okay.
stood for. And there was a news director that we had a bunch of years ago, it was his idea. It was almost like it was like, look, man, every station is sending a photographer to the same thing.
Right.
Why don't we send one to the stuff that we all don't really give a damn about,
And then you
and
can
then
share
just
the
share
video.
it,
Yeah.
right? And it helps cut costs, and it helps spread out your photography team. I was actually the first LNS photographer.
Get out.
Yeah, it was
Look
like
at
whatever
you.
that was, 15 years ago or something like that.
Look at you, black
And,
man making history.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's over now. And it's hit or miss. I didn't really care for it a lot
Hey,
because
Skeet.
it was I felt like it took the level of competition out.
Okay.
Right? Like the goal is to beat the other station.
Right.
But if we all
But if you're
sharing
all sharing,
everything,
how you
there's
gonna
no
beat
win,
'em?
right? So I'm kind of happy it's going away. Downside is like, everybody downside staff wise. So now you
Yeah.
got to figure out how you're going to make it up and see what you do with that. But yeah, so that's going away.
When I ran into him, it was this morning, I guess. So it was like that overnight shift. So I figure in that aspect it helps because when he showed up, I was working on a short film that I'll tell you about.
Mhm.
And when he showed up, he was like, I'm here from CBS and Fox, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, I know what they did. They sent him to put one less murder on TV. The feel good story to find out what we're doing. And he was like, yeah, something like that. He was like, because actually there's 2 shootings that happened and they
Every
sent
day.
me here. So.
Every day in the editorial meetings, we try to find a good news story to offset the bad news stories. It's a topic of discussion every single day.
Well, the good news story that he came upon was this weekend I got to work on a short film. The working title is called Proud of Me. I believe that's the working title.
Okay.
And it was a short film. So this is what I was told. I have a good friend named Devin Hampton out of Philly, well-known director, producer, started out doing videos. But so Devin, he was like, "Are you available Thursday through Sunday to work?" Now, you know me, hustle girl. Yeah, I'm available. I ain't got work.
You just started a job.
Yeah.
Are you available?
Because I work part-time and I'm only at that job to fly for free. I love the job. The job is easy. I love the job. I like dealing with the passengers. I don't like the management at my job. I really don't like the people.
Slow down. You just got there. I'm trying to keep you working. You don't.
I don't like the management at my job. I really don't care for the people. Editorial comment. That statement does not reflect the overall opinion of the entire Over a Drink podcast or Glockaware Studios. And the crazy thing is, when I started the job, I was told that it's going to be the people. But anyway, neither here nor there. So Devin called me, and he's like, "Yeah, we're working on a short film." He was like, young, upcoming rapper from Philly. Now, this is what he tells me, like on Wednesday, Tuesday when he called. The whole time I'm working on this movie, as I'm watching them film, and I'm watching the main character, one of the main characters, the mother, refer to the child as Armani. It didn't dawn on me until like the day before we're shooting, when he's explaining to a group of young kids, because we were shooting all in West Philly, that, oh yeah, it's a short film about Armani White. And the kids were like, well, who's that? And he was like, you know, the Billie Eilish song. And I was like, oh, bitch, I'm stylish, black chucks, big t-shirt, Billie. He was like, yeah, you know the words. I'm like, yes.
That don't mean I know who sang it, right?
Of course I do. I mean, I know the words and I know who sang it. So I actually got to meet Armani White last night. He was on set for his scenes between 5 p.m. and 7 a.m. when we wrapped today. Sheesh. But it was a very, very dope experience. I worked with some great directors, assistant directors, producers, met some great connections that'll keep me working in that realm for a while. And it's funny because, like, as a PA, like, I definitely was the oldest PA there. Definitely was the only one. And I explained to all of them, because they were like in their 20s. I was like, yeah, I've been doing this about as long as you've been alive.
Dig it.
I was like, I have no interest in being a producer or a director, but I like the environment and I like the connections that I make. So thank you, Devin Hampton, always for the experiences.
You know, I did, and shout out to Up Teasy Jones. Appreciate you checking. But I did, where'd I go? I did the Urban Film Awards joint with who's my man who runs it? Why is his name slipping in my head right now?
He's going to ask me who runs it. I know about it. I don't know.
Who runs it?
I mean, I'm sure when you
Jimmy the Saint.
Oh yeah, I do know that.
See?
Oh yeah. Okay, bring me back.
And it was crazy because I did the piece with Black De Niro. Like, I had no clue how big the independent film game is in this city.
Philly, yes.
Until I did the shoot with De Niro, and then I reached out to Jimmy just because his name kept coming up.
Right.
And he was like, "Well, come to the joint, man, and check it out." And I'm like, "Yo, like, wow, it's a lot of people out in this city producing films
and music." Philly is an artist town, always has been, and the independent scene is definitely crazy. Like, it's definitely and deep.
And deep.
Shout out to Philly.
A lot of them working. So I'm going to try to get as many of them as I can on the show. You know what I mean? That's what am I going to do? You know what I mean? I told
live from the 215.
Yeah, I told you my platform is for the people, man. And if you got good quality content, you're come my way. I'll put it on TV, man. That's what I do.
So that's what I did this weekend. What did you do this weekend?
This weekend, I didn't do much this week. What did I do this much weekend? Saturday? What did I do Saturday?
I know I missed the Lil Wayne concert this week.
I missed the Lil Wayne concert because I was stuck trying to get home. Same shit.
Same shit.
Saturday, I think I just hung out with my wife. Like, me and the wife just did like me and the wife stuff.
Like, in the city, y'all didn't go see her relatives?
Nah, we stayed down here, but we didn't come in town. We ran around up there.
Time to move over. I told you.
Hey, what's up? And then Sunday we did some more running around, and I cut the grass. Had to cut the grass.
Speaking of cut the grass, allergies
are on full blast.
Yes, they were calling me like the Claritin crew chief and the pharmacist on set.
Nelly.
but you own some shit.
Yeah, but
So
that
shout out to you.
I need somebody else to come cut my grass. I can't stand it, man.
Find a little young boy in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I
There's
mean?
none of
Support
that
local
anymore.
young
You know I'm
entrepreneurs.
up for the burbs. Like
They
I
definitely
need
should
one
be
of
in the
them young boys
burbs.
to come up
For
there. Nah,
sure.
these kids is lazy, man.
It's some little Jewish kid that
These
has
kids
to get
is lazy. They don't come
something
out. They don't come
for his bar
around.
mitzvah
I'm
or
like, this is
something.
easy money.
Or some little
Yeah.
black kid whose parent moved him to the
I'm
county.
looking for him too. I don't care where he from.
Avoid the gun
I don't care
violence.
if you come up from North Philly. I don't care where he from. Come up here and use my lawnmower.
Yes. I'm gonna get my love.
I
See,
get-
She always thinks of us. She hit me up like, y'all doing a show
You
today? I
should've
was like,
put her
yeah.
in the middle. She's the guest.
I am the.
She's not the guest. This is
Oh, that's the
the other
co-host.
co-host.
That's
I
what-
am
that's
right.
right. That's right.
That's it.
I'm the guest. I,
Right.
I should be in the
Don't start.
middle.
Don't act like the other guy.
They-
Ooh, don't
He's
act
a
like
rat.
the other. Yeah, he ain't even listening.
He's
You
a
can talk
rat.
shit about him.
He feel like I took his spot. I didn't take your spot,
Brandon,
bro.
No, he felt like I took his spot after he
Oh.
invited me into his spot. Then he was like, I kind of did that so I could bounce.
I appreciate that. Up
Listen.
Teasy said he liked the segment, man.
Oh,
What's up,
thank
man?
you.
You know what I mean?
Since you just joined us, what did you do this weekend? Did you do anything
Ooh, what
fun and
did I do this
exciting?
weekend? I would be so high. I don't remember.
Damn. I know I had that issue.
I'd be so high.
I also did whatchamacallit.
I mean, it was 420 last
It was
week, so-
420.
Oh,
I'll give you that.
So it was 420.
But they
Yeah.
Yacht had a little DJ.
I wanted to
party
go to that, but I
situation.
committed to work. How was that?
I got there late. I only caught the last 40 minutes of it.
I was
So,
rooting
but
for my
Brand Nubians
friend.
got on. They performed.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
I was
man.
rooting
I
for
did see
DJ
that.
Soul Party Rocker Del P.
Del, what up,
Yo,
Del?
I'm listening. I always listen to Sway in the morning, and you know,
I know he texted me right after. What up?
Instagram feed is like doesn't always show the people that I follow, but I happen to catch. So I inboxed him like, "Yo, I'm listening to you on Sway," and I'm like, "Why?" The whole time I'm listening,
Wow.
like, "Why is he on Get in the Game?" When he's definitely
Hey,
in the game.
In the game.
And-
Been in the game.
And I was so glad a young sister
Been
from
in
Philly
the game.
called. She was like, "Put him in the game." She's like, "He's already in the game. Keep him
Right.
in the game." I was
Right.
like, "Yeah,
He
He
like
said he's supposed to. They hit
he
him
gonna
pretty
do
much
the
with
five.
fingers of death.
Yo, yes, he
Yo.
needs to.
Del is
He-
nice with it. You know, I was just
he-
rapping with this dude over at the library because Del gonna do a concert, a
Okay.
show at the library at 32nd in Haverford.
Okay, I'm
Thursday,
familiar.
4 to
This
2 to
coming
4.
Thursday,
Yeah, 2 to 4.
2 to 4. Okay,
Del gonna be over there performing.
I'll
and
be
I'm,
all
and
for
I'm
it.
rapping with the dude who the library, the guy who supervised the library today, and he was talking about how he didn't know who Del was, and somebody introduced me. He said I wanted to bring a rapper in,
hmm
and I'm like, oh, we had
Oh,
a
wait,
couple-
it's a
we got a
couple
couple
over
over here for you. And he said I went and I
There's
listened to some
tequila,
of
and I
Del's work.
brought the Tito's because I wasn't sure because there's not a lot of tequila, so I brought the Tito's.
Oh, and it's in
It's a lot of
fancy bag.
tequila. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. That's a lot of
That is a
tequila.
lot of tequila, but we're alcohol.
I
So
mean-
it's not really that much.
All right, whatever.
When you think about it. it
So,
really isn't that
but
much.
he said, you know, I picked Del because he said I wasn't familiar with his work, but somebody recommended him. He said, and I was listening to one of his songs on the YouTube. He said, and he doesn't curse.
Oh yeah.
He said, and I'm listening to him, and I'm like, there's something missing here.
And you don't
He
even
said it took him a record
right.
to
You don't even
recognize
realize
what's
it.
missing.
Yes, Sanaa, the
Daggone
people's
curse.
MC.
The daggone
The
cursing,
daggone
right?
curse
So
word.
it's
Almost
like,
want to challenge myself to not curse. That's hard. That's hard. I don't know if I can do it. Could you do it?
According to my mom, I've been cursing since I was 2, so I doubt I can do it.
it's just in your genetic makeup.
She said she
Period.
had a girlfriend that I didn't like. I used to be like, "Don't leave me with that bitch."
Damn.
Oh,
Damn,
flat
right?
out.
At that age?
Flat out.
You know, children get a good vibe for people.
Yes, they do.
Kids
early.
know.
Yes, they do.
And they
Kids
know
know.
right away.
So
They know. So yeah. So big up to Del. I'm gonna try to send a crew over there to record it, and we're gonna try to put something together on about how the library is doing these
little concerts.
these little concerts around the city.
Speaking of libraries and concerts, KRS-One
Mm-hmm.
has taken over the community center at 1250. Come on, you from the Bronx? What's the name of the street? Where Sedgwick, 1250,
Sedgwick. Okay.
1250 Sedgwick Avenue, Sedgwick and Cedar.
And I'm not from the Bronx,
I
but
keep forgetting that. Yeah,
it's okay.
the birthplace of hip hop. KRS-One is taking that over, starting I think this week, and he's going to be doing events like on a daily, cultural
Oh,
events.
that's gonna be dope.
Leading up to the birthday of hip hop, August 11th. It's either 11th or 13th. I can't remember. But
Hip-hop is
the
a
first
murder?
day that they
Oh,
had,
no.
it has a birthday when Cool Herc and his sister
Came
had
out
the
and threw
first party and do the party at the park at the community center. So they let KRS-One come in and curate all these cultural events that'll be going on for the rest of the year in honor of the 50th.
What's Philly doing for the 50th anniversary?
I don't know, but I'm definitely going to get up to the Bronx.
I'm trying to figure that out, man. Like,
We need to be doing
because
something
Philly
for
has a
them. Come
huge
on now.
history in the game,
Huge,
right?
Huge.
like I'm
Yes.
trying to. Does anybody know the dude who
1520
start-
Sedgwick. Thank you, Del. See?
Does anybody
I got
know
dyslexia.
how to contact the dude who started Pop Art Records? Is he still alive?
That's a good question.
Because I want to put him on TV. I'm trying to find him.
All right.
So they played a huge
put it out
role
there.
I will
in
help
the
you find
history-
them
in the history of hip hop. There's a ton of New York artists that came to Philly to get
to
signed
get signed. Yep.
to Pop Art
Yep.
to get on, right? And so they played a huge role in the game,
Peace,
man, and I want to celebrate them.
Right.
I can help you look into that. I can find out.
So
I
I
can
found like
reach out to Corey, reach out to Jeff.
like somebody got to know this guy and know whether he's alive or, you know, or somebody's
somebody.
partner. Somebody got to still be around.
Somebody's
right?
got to still be around.
Somebody got to still
Yes,
be around.
Lawrence Goodman. Oh, hip hop on EA. I'll line it
EA,
up.
of course, EA.
Of course,
Why
EA.
didn't I ask him in the
Of
first
course,
place?
EA.
Right? I should have just. I don't
Of
even know
course.
why I
Why are we
brought it up.
making things
I
hard
should've
for
just
ourselves?
texted
Yeah,
EA.
we don't know.
It's called EA
We don't know
Obama.
EA.
Just
We
call
sorry,
EA
bro.
EA
Obama.
Obama,
Why would
right?
we even complicate things?
Call EA.
Go
Like,
right to the source.
Hey,
Yes.
you got. Why don't you throw his number up there too?
God, big baby Jesus, please don't do that.
Oh,
All right, so what else we got?
Um,
Let's get into your list.
All right,
Our
what's on your list? I sent you everything I had. I was just
well,
sending you random
I'm
thoughts
live
as I was
watching.
driving.
What up, Gerald?
did y'all big up our Sixers first?
Okay,
that
let's
was,
start
that
with
was
the
on my
Sixers.
I
list.
mean, for the sweep.
Okay,
Sixers with the sweep.
for the sweep. The
For the
whole city
sweep.
is excited about that.
Ugh.
So much so that thousands of people pulled up Ben Simmons' old tweet from when the Sixers got swept, where he was like, watching my team get swept, hurt, and I don't want to have to see that again. And my dude, you had to see it again.
Had to
Mm.
see it again.
Had
Yeah,
to
he
be
is
it.
Had to see
definitely-
a team get swept again.
I was reading somewhere, like somebody was like, he is definitely the most overrated basketball player
Yes.
of this time.
Oh, that's so messed up. But because we just really
But
thought we
is
were
it
going to
true?
build the team around him.
But
and-
is it true? Can't build a team around no light skinned folks.
Oh,
Except-
Wow!
light-skinned people.
Except New York, because Jalen Brunson.
Wow!
Because Jalen Brunson was doing his
Don't be
thing.
hating on
Hey,
light-skinned
Chef.
people.
Chef, what up, brother?
No, I'm not hating on him. I
He
just like
said you can't build no team around.
I
no
just
light
like
skin
teasing.
folks.
I just like teasing the light brown and the red folks before the summer.
is why
Before
I
they
can-
get their summer color.
Colorism.
You get your summer color on. I
That's
see
Am
it
coming
coming
I?
through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's starting to shine.
your summer color coming through.
Don't let my
come out.
soul glow.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been out in the sun a little
So
bit.
yeah,
trying to
but
get out.
what's his face is hurt though. Embiid is hurt.
Embiid is hurt, but you
He'll
know,
be back.
I will say this about the Sixers: they step up
Mhm.
whenever that happens.
Shout out to Maxie.
Shout out to Tyrese Maxey, who even Charles Barkley had
Who
to
I
give
have
his
dubbed
flowers.
Boss Baby. That's Boss Baby.
That's Boss Baby?
Because when he came in the league, he wasn't even legal. He couldn't drink. He could do that. He was Boss Baby.
He's
That's
Who's
his
that?
nickname.
Embiid.
no,
No,
Maxey.
Maxey.
He's
Oh,
still, he's
Maxey.
definitely boss
He's the
baby
baby.
of the
Still
team.
like look like a
He
baby.
is. That's Boss Baby.
is a
Maxie
baby.
looks so damn happy all the time. I
That's
love
what
it.
I love about him.
I love
Like,
it.
when
Like
has he
that
ever had a
big
bad
ass
day?
grin
That just
on his
means
face.
that just means Philly ain't get to him yet.
Or
shoulda by
maybe-
now. That means
yeah,
he got
that's
a
what I'm
thick
saying.
skin.
That mean that's just who he is.
He's
Who he
well
is. He's
grounded.
like, look, man, y'all ain't bothering me.
He's well grounded.
I'm playing. I got a nice check.
Yeah,
I'm up.
he's
and,
chilling.
and I know you don't care, but I got to ask the questions. Who would you rather see the Sixers play, Boston or Atlanta?
I don't know. I don't care.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I know. Yeah,
You don't care.
I don't have an opinion.
You
I
have
don't
an
want to
opinion.
see.
I don't
I mean,
opinion.
I got. We know we
So
gotta see anybody.
the Sixers
so I
has
don't see
has,
anybody.
has had problems with
With
Boston in their
Boston, right?
perimeter.
Yeah. So, You
So, of
obviously
course
don't wanna
you'd
see
rather
him
want them to see
Boston.
play,
You wanna see him
play Atlanta.
Right.
But I really think the Sixers can take Boston.
We can.
I don't know how far.
Okay.
I don't know how
Well,
far they're going to
well,
go in the
Six-
series, but
Well, Philly
could take
fans in
Boston.
general always think their team could take whoever.
I mean, we can take. We can
right?
we
Y'all
can
don't give a
take
shit who
anybody.
y'all playing. We can take them.
We
Until
Philly-
we lose.
Philly
Right, until we
versus
lose, it's
everybody.
That's what I'm
Philly
saying. Y'all
versus
think we
everybody
like,
always.
Right, right.
We
And
be
when
like,
we
so
lose, we be
what?
like, so what? We did it.
I don't think I've ever heard y'all be like, yo, yeah, I don't think we got a shot against them.
Nope. No.
Well, yeah,
We
you
ain't.
really can't
we
do that.
ain't in our. That ain't
I-
in our.
I learned
DNA.
an interesting thing about the Sixers theme song. Here Come the Sixers. So it was written in 1975 or so. That Stomp Your Feet, everybody.
Uh-huh.
And the guys who wrote it, actually, he said he was inspired by watching Sesame Street with his daughter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It
Sixers.
sounds like a Sesame Street
7,
song.
8,
All right,
9,
look at that.
76ers. He came up with that first and then built the rest of the song
Look
around
at
it.
that.
I
Good
was
for
like,
him.
that was an interesting fact I
That
learned
is
this weekend.
interesting.
Good for
Oh,
him.
Del P said he can get Lawrence Goodman for you. Be asking the
Just
wrong
listen.
people.
All right, make it happen,
Make the
Del.
connections. Look at the love. When
And
you-
I thought about Del too because he's from like the South. Ain't that Del's neighborhood over there? Lancaster,
South-
not
no,
not
Northwest Philly. Or
Northwest, not Northwest. Where the hell is this?
I
He's
don't
like
know where Del
60th
lives.
and it's 60
Southwest?
something.
Oh,
and,
like
and,
Overbrook
Southwest?
area.
I don't fucking
When you say 60th and something, then you
know.
talk
Nah,
about
I
West
think it's
Philly.
South though.
That's southwest, probably 60. Anyway.
Well, it depends on where, because
Like
60th,
like Lansdale.
Lansdowne,
Lansdowne.
Overbrook area,
Yeah, over
Uptown,
there. Right?
Hilltop area.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
I
where
know
he's
you
from or
don't.
not.
I don't know
I'm
if
just
that's where he's
assuming
from.
that's where he's from because that's what was hot back
Right.
then.
That's what was hot back then. North Philly always been hot.
You know
thank
what I'm
very
saying?
much.
Like in New York, that's all we heard, right? You know what I mean? Parkside,
The Hilltop
552,
and Parkside,
Hilltop.
yeah.
Like I ain't know none of these other neighborhoods when I was a kid.
Do you think they would ever bring the Greek back? The Greek fest?
I don't think they should.
Well,
I'm too old.
August 12th, they do the old school Greek, but the,
Yeah,
like the
I-
regular Greek,
I ain't old
ain't
enough for
coming.
that yet.
Ain't coming. Yes, you are.
I'm not.
You are that old.
I know.
But-
I am that old, but my
but-
spirit ain't that old to be. in
But
that.
I think it's like
Old
early
school any
August,
goddamn
August
thing.
12th or something like that. They do the old school Greek picnic over in the park.
Really?
Yeah, they
These
usually only tell
millennials
Greeks.
don't
I
even
probably,
know what they
I probably
missed
let
out
that
on.
out the bag. They
These
usually just tell-
millennials don't need to be doing
Come
that.
on, free the world.
The
boy.
way
Let me
they, the
tell
way
you
they
something
pull it
right
out
here,
guns,
right now.
the way they pull it out guns
we
Sorry.
couldn't manage. We couldn't handle a Greek picnic in today's
in today's environment.
No.
Oh, definitely.
No way, no how.
Definitely
no way.
not.
We couldn't do it.
It would be a mass shooting. First of all, it's
But
just, it's just
easy.
like
Early.
like,
And it'd be early in the day.
yeah, no.
Well, shout out to
It was
Philly.
like 300 degrees out there. Everybody was drunk. Like,
Yes, everybody. Let me tell you,
strippers was out shaking
That was
their
the
ass.
best.
non-strippers was out shaking
Non-strippers
their
was
ass.
shaking their ass.
Oh my
Like
God.
everybody was partying.
Yes,
It was
the
just-
first time I went to the Greek, I was
Women
young.
was
I think I
getting
took the
groped.
15 trolley.
Not that I
I was
agree with
about
it.
to say that was the most I had to worry about. Was
Not
getting
that
groped.
women
what I
was
had to worry
getting
about.
groped, but in today's world,
Yo, you just flat
in
out getting-
Philly,
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah,
Shit.
would-
It would
can
definitely
it
never
be a
would
problem.
definitely be a problem.
It can never be.
Yeah, they couldn't do it.
Yeah, the Greek used to
Dang,
be so
that's
much
good
fun.
times, people.
You
You
see-
missed out if you never
Missed out on
experienced
the
I
good
seen
times.
missed
someplace that they got a Freaknik movie coming out
On Hulu.
on Hulu.
I
First
just want to
of all, you
say,
better ask my
Freaknik
permission
94,
before you
I
put me
am
in
marked
that
safe
video.
from Freaknik 94. 95, 96. Yeah, I mean, the
I
documentary ain't
never
about
made it
that,
down.
so it don't even matter.
I never made it down. You know,
I've
but
never
I
been to
seen a
Freaknik.
meme that said it had some woman shaking her ass. At the top of it said, "Can you please remove this? Because that's my mom."
Oh wait, but you know what? A group of women actually are suing the producers of the film and Hulu to keep it from coming out because they are now doctors, lawyers, judges.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even. Like,
And I'm
like,
you
my
know,
whole
my
thing is,
permission
why do
before
you
put me in
care?
this
And
video.
think
Like-
about the spin, right? Now, who
'Cause
gives a
you know
shit,
what
right?
people was doing at
Unless
Freaknik.
you know, but look, this is who I was when I was 18. I partied, I have a great time.
She don't want nobody to know
Look
she
what-
was
that
busting
was
it
the
open
beauty
for a
of
real
it.
Hold
nigga.
on.
The whole social
Look,
media and
so
all
should
that.
we just have
We ain't have social media.
I
Right,
can act like that
right,
shit never happened.
right?
Prove it.
But
I
should we?
got some pictures.
But should we have young girls just following women who was busting it open, who are still busting it open at 40?
Well, I can
know,
still bust it
no.
open.
Right?
I
So
can-
here's
I
what I'm saying.
can, but I won't and
what
I
I'm saying
don't.
is right, like
Under the
I
right
understand.
circumstances
Yeah,
with the
you're
right
right.
person only.
Right.
right, but I'm talking about like, you know, you got MCs doing it, you got video vixens doing it, you got and like those are not careers that
Right.
everybody can get.
There's some
So
women
if
that
you
will
out in the
challenge you on
street-
that statement that
Right.
those are not careers.
No, I
'cause-
said they're not careers
oh,
that
that
everybody can get.
That's a fact.
Right?
That's a fact.
But if you out here shaking your ass right now, you can still be a lawyer. You can still be a doctor.
That's
can
what
still be a
a lot of the
teacher.
chicks
I
working
feel
in
it.
strip clubs are paying their way
Right,
to
so
school.
I'm like, so instead of saying take it down, don't and fight in the movie, say, hey, look, yeah, I was out there doing that shit, but look where I'm at now.
Right.
Look what I'm doing, and be an
Yep.
inspiration for young women who may be in the same situation.
Yeah, I saw a meme that says something like the Freaknik girls of '94. They paid off their college. They sent their kids through college. They own homes. They are professionals making
That's
six
what I'm
figures.
talking about.
They said these women are now
Here's the
Miss
problem, though.
Essence Fest, not
Here's the
Miss
problem.
Freaknik.
You don't want the dude who sits next to you in a cubicle and shit seeing you busting it up.
Right,
in
'cause
94.
that's gonna be his-
in 92 and shit.
The LP says 60th Street, West Philly.
There you go.
WP.
I knew it was 60th. I just didn't know what the cross street was.
Right. 60th and Master. Okay.
Okay. See?
Yeah, see, that's in the northwest part.
You know, my
Side area.
my
Past Park
my
Drive.
first introduction to Master Street was the Cherokee. 52nd.
You see my
Oh,
face?
you know that. You're familiar with that.
Let me tell you, they're in a strip club in
I'm
Philly,
oblivious people.
current or
Before my
past,
time.
that I'm not familiar with.
Before my time.
I rode
I
up Fifth
guess
Street
you
on the
were
way.
surprised to hear me say it.
You see, I was like, what you know about the Cherokee?
You might as well say, what you
about
talking
the
about?
Cherokee?
That was my first time on Master Street. I said, this is Master Street? So every time I hear Master Street now, that's my reference. It don't matter where it's at. It can be Fifth and Master. But
Fifth and Masters in my neighborhood, nobody was busting it open on
right.
Fifth.
But
But-
my first introduction.
But Schoolie D used to have some bomb ass parties at his loft on Fifth and Master.
Okay.
Yes, in the 2000s.
So
yes.
yeah, so that was that was like somebody was like, nah, there's a club right on 52nd and
A
Master.
club. The Cherokee.
I was up in that joint.
I bet you
I
was.
was up in that joint.
I
Around
bet
the
you
corner was the
was.
Grindstone around the corner.
Somebody somewhere watching or listening is like, oh shit, the guy from Fox saw me
Right.
busting.
That's what I'm
Busting
talking
it
about.
open.
It's the same thing as the young ladies that was in the whatchamacallit, right? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I was around the corner at the Grindstone. You ever been to that one?
Yo.
The Grindstone, I've never been to that one, honestly. I know.
Let me
do
tell
know
you
what you're talking
something.
about.
I went in there the first time. I went in there, right? First of all, I wasn't ready.
Darren.
I wasn't ready.
Darren
for
probably
what,
know
what
about
my
Lawrence
eyes were
Goodman.
about to see.
Okay.
So, but I walk in, and the dude locks the door behind me. I said, "Yo, man, ain't that a fire hazard?" Like,
Not the Rolex.
everybody, they all coming out the woodworks now. All us old ass
Y'all
men.
showing y'all age.
I'm a North Philly person, so I was more like Dutch Gardens. and-
Okay. See, I wasn't from the city, so I was just going where anybody told me.
Right.
I didn't have a parameter, like I didn't have a border.
Right.
Somebody lied and was like, come to this club. And
Right.
you walked in there, it was hot and sweaty. And like,
Dude.
oh, this is not the club I thought it was.
Listen, I went in there
this
and
is not what they have in
and-
prayer
and-
meeting.
all right, this is my favorite Grindstone story too, right?
All right, yes, let's hear the Grindstone story.
So I'm in the joint. First of all, dude locks the door behind me, so I'm mad nervous.
Hey, little bro.
I'm like, yo, so
hey,
what
Dad.
happens if there's a fire? How do we get out?
Exactly. Why is it?
He said, there's a back door.
There's a back door.
Like, that's
And we all
bullshit.
supposed to go through
Right.
one back door. Oh no.
So then I walk in, and the joint is like a row home. Like, it ain't that big.
Bro.
Right? It's like a
Broad Street
it's
Eddie's.
like, it's like they serving the Snapples out the kitchen and shit, and they just got a little riser in the middle of the living room and the dining room.
Yeah.
And they dancing and doing their thing, right? So I'm standing by the stage, this cat standing next to me, this young lady dancing in front of him, and she touching herself and giving it up, right? And dude is like mesmerized by her, right? So I says, yo, man, I think she wants you to eat that, man. He said,
Don't tell me he did it.
He looked at
Don't
me.
tell me he did
I
it.
said, yo, man,
Don't tell me he did it.
I'm telling you, man, if she was dancing like me in front of me like that,
You,
my face would have been in that.
you pumped this nigga up to do something.
This dude
No, he didn't.
grabbed him, put his whole face in it. I said, yo, I was just playing. Like, what are you doing? Security grabbed him. If I see you touch one more piece of ass you didn't pay for, I'm going to beat this shit out of you.
Not that you didn't pay for it, because that's the key. That's the key. One more that you didn't pay for.
Oh, man. I said,
Ew.
and that was my early, like, I had just got to Philly.
Ew.
I said, yo, Philly's off
Yes,
the chain.
Night on Broadway.
Night on Broad. Damn.
I've been a Night on Broadway. I
Been
had
there
some,
too.
I had some friends that used to work at Night on Broadway.
Yo, I was like, Philly is, like, I had only been in Philly like 2 months. I was like, Philly is crazy.
Crazy as hell.
Crazy as hell.
You know, we got our own culture to us.
Yeah, clearly.
You know what I'm saying? Philly different.
I
Philly's
said,
different.
wait, I know somebody who did that. It might have been him. It might have been him.
Might have been him. Might be him. He might still be out there in Sin City trying to do that.
Yeah, man. So what else
Right,
you got
not
on
that
the
you
list?
didn't pay for. We talked about the Sixers.
We got
We got,
Don Lemon and what's his face got fired
So I knew
Wait, what?
today. Don Lemon and
Tucker Carlson.
Got fired?
got fired today.
Well, they announced today because
Oh.
apparently Friday was Tucker Carlson's last show.
Well, today's Monday.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That they were.
You have no show today.
Why? What happened?
Cab said Night on Broadway was a death trap.
All of them were.
There, little bro.
Which
Were they all
McCall was
death
a
traps?
death trap. Grindstone was a death trap.
Fox Valley.
Cherokee was a death
Fox
trap.
Valley death trap.
The Cherokee was so bad they didn't have running water in the bathroom.
Oh my God! Can't
What?
even wash
Okay.
your hands and flush the
Can't
toilet.
even-
Jeez.
ooh.
Yo, and I'm like, look, man, y'all getting a lot of money in here. Don't treat
I
people
just said
like
Fox
this.
Valley. Fox Valley was a death trap. man.
Yo, Cherokee cats used to carry their chair to the
Oh.
bathroom with them because they needed a chair for a lap dance.
Oh.
Chair.
That's worse than the Players Club.
You see cats in the bathroom with a folding chair taking a leak.
That's worse than the Players Club.
I'm
like,
crying.
what? In the Sugar Shack strip club.
Oh,
Sugar
shit.
Strip
Yo,
club.
I was like, yo, I'm telling you.
Easy strip
Y'all,
club.
Philly's introduction to me was like, yo,
And that just goes
That-
to show how crazy
this
you are
place
because you
is-
never left.
this place is mad
I feel
different.
like that's like
You
my.
felt
this
right
place
at
is
home with
so
the crazy.
different.
Look at you still here.
I love it.
Ain't never left.
I love it.
Ain't never
I
left.
was like, yo, this
He
place
never
is
leave
so
and
I'm
know
crazy.
all the hot
different.
spots. Yeah, I was introduced to the Philly strip club scene. Shout out to Big Scott Entertainment over in Jersey.
The Piccadilly.
He- Like, can't forget the Dilly. The Dilly's still open if I'm not
It
mistaken.
is.
I dropped. I
Chef,
lifted
Chef,
Uber.
you
I
can't
dropped the
comment
chick
from
off
outside
over
the door, Chef. You gotta
literally in the
you
other
can't
room.
comment
I used
from
to-
the other
in
room.
the
I used to go to the Dutch
room.
Gardens all the time. Dutch Gardens was at Fifth and Luzerne. That was my spot.
No.
He said real quick.
In the other room, though.
You got a Piccadilly story?
Yeah, at the pick, that's where we met the broad that the boy Scrappy married to.
Bambi. I
Uh-uh.
forgot she.
Yeah, we met her.
Yeah, we met her.
Yeah, we met her. There.
You like more than met her? 'Cause
No,
you
I-
saying it was
No,
like
we
more
just
than
met her.
you
Like,
met
said
her.
hi.
No,
How
we
you
met her.
doing?
Like, hey,
You know what I mean?
Okay.
you.
Good to meet you.
Amber Rose used to work in those places.
Yeah, she did.
Eve
Look,
used to work in
and
Eve
those.
so
worked
did
at him.
Eve.
Look, but that's what I'm saying,
And
right?
so
Like,
did Charlie Baltimore.
Oh, facts.
And so did Pink. I mean, allegedly.
Well,
why you got
You
to
know,
allege
like-
on
You know who
you
did?
allege-
You know
Right,
who
you ain't
did
allege
work
on
there?
nobody
White
else.
girl.
I never
I
worked
don't-
there.
Yeah, because I don't know if that's out yet. You know,
Oh, you don't know if it's out
I don't know
yet?
if
I will
that's
reach out to yes, I'll reach out to Lil Darren. Thanks.
Oh, man.
Not the
y'all
Dolphin on
mess.
Broad in
Might
South
as well
Philly.
get you a
Lord have
stool.
mercy.
We met
I
that.
know the Dolphin. That was a strip club. He said over the drink, not over a smoke. But you can smoke. We just don't.
Now
So-
you need a cup so you can have a drink.
Oh, yeah, you got to grab a cup for
So
yourself.
Tucker Carlson and Dom. Well, first of all, Tucker
we gotta
Carlson.
talk about the
Do I even want to
fight,
talk about Tucker Carlson?
But look, here's the thing, right? Yo, $800 million is a lot of money.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and Fox
For
got
your
banged
own
over the
headache.
head for $800 million.
Yo, that's
They
almost
wanted
a billion.
1.6. And there's
And-
still cases out there. Somebody
Yeah.
got one for 2.7 billion.
And they settled that in the final hour. They was jury selection.
Well, that's just how we get down over there.
They was
Yeah,
jury
that's just-
selection.
we try to punk you up until the last minute. They was like,
That's
yo, oh,
crazy.
they not gonna flinch.
Right.
All
Oh
right,
no,
fuck
people
it.
really want to testify.
All right, like yo, like look, my man Rupert can't go on the stand.
Right.
He can't go on the stand. It's that simple,
That'll
right?
put him under.
You're right. You can't put Rupert on the stand, so you gotta cut that check, man. We can't put Rupert on the stand. He's the whole brand, right? We can't do that.
Yeah, because I had saw the Tucker Carlson piece, but until you text me Don Lemon, I was like, what?
Don
the
Lemon
next-
got it
the
today,
right after you text me, it popped up in my news feed. I was
Yep.
like,
That's
wow,
major.
not Don Lemon.
and I was like, "What he
Hey.
doing?" Somebody was like, "Some womanizing shit, like it's something he said to women or something."
Womanizing. Wait a minute. I'm
Hold
confused.
on, chef.
I'm confused
Hold
how
on,
the gay
chef.
man is accused of
We can't-
womanizing.
Well,
I thought
well,
Don
that
was
might
gay.
be why he's so comfortable.
Because bros be lying.
Hold on a second. Listen, let's speak to it, right?
Because broads be
That
lying.
might be why the fact that he is gay might be
Why he
why he's
feels
so
like he can-
comfortable. Like there's certain shit I ain't gonna say to one woman
Oh,
because
True.
I
gay
know
people
how
do
it would
talk
be
to women
perceived,
filthy.
right? But if I was
True.
But
gay,
is that womanizing though?
That's what I'm
It's not womanizing.
well, it's
but
how
it
it's
might
received
be
though.
It's definitely
some
how
Right.
it's
form of
Which
received.
sexual
means-
harassment
which means for
on
their
a reverse
convenience, which
side.
means bros be
I don't
lying.
know.
Bros be lying.
Well, look here. I
Bros
won't
be lying
say.
like niggas be lying.
Hey, like
Yeah.
I say it like this, chef.
Niggas now. We talking about
Hey,
bros.
hey, chef. I say it like this. I won't say that broads be lying,
I say,
but what I'm saying is
Come with the bullshit.
you gotta know which woman is receptive to what you're saying.
yeah, but that goes with them not being receptive to it all the time.
Hey,
You
look,
can't
man.
Pick and choose. Nah, bro. You
No, I
can't
feel
pick
you
and
on that.
choose.
You
when you're
yes,
receptive to
yes,
it.
but no, you can't. They
Because
can
if you
pick and
set the
choose.
tone,
Sexism.
They
apparently,
can pick and choose.
because bros be lying.
It's not that they be lying. It's just they
Yo,
don't
the
tell on
seriousness
everybody.
on his
and they
grill
don't
is what's
say
taking me
everything,
right.
and they don't say everything about the situation.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
category
They
be
don't tell on everybody.
lie.
Like some people, like you hit on her, she might be into it. But
Or-
then I come around and hit
or
on
she
her,
might-
she don't feel me.
Or she
And
might
now I'm
not feel
jammed
you
up.
that she might not feel you that day though, and then you say something to her the next day, or she says something to you the
That's
next day.
why you say
Yeah, women be
nothing.
lying. You're not supposed to. 'Cause
That's
bros
why
be
you
lying.
say nothing. Listen, it's a different game.
Not bros
We
be
don't
lying.
get to play like that
Put
no
it on
more.
a shirt.
Bros be
Bros be
lying.
lying.
Bros be lying.
Yeah,
Put
she
it
said if
on
you
a
cute, it's
shirt.
cool.
If you cute, but who judges cute?
The bra who's
The
lying.
broad,
The
the
broad
broad
who's
who's getting
right,
approached.
right.
You know what's funny though? And it's crazy that if you cute, it's cool. I kind of agree with that, but not because sometimes dudes be
Nah, it's the handsome
really
niggas that be the
attractive
most obnoxious.
and say
Y'all
the
like
wrong
over
shit,
the top.
talk themselves right
Because-
out of everything.
Because
Ain't
they
nobody-
so
don't
used
nobody
to
like a
get,
pretty
they
Ricky.
so used to winning because they cute.
Will
because
do,
they're
D.
attractive, right?
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Us so cats. We
Yeah.
tread
And
we
then-
tread light.
And that's the so-so
We
shit.
tread light.
Us not so-so niggas don't tread at all. We just
The opinions being voiced by the men on this
We
show
wait,
do
we
not
wait,
reflect
we
the
wait,
opinions
we
of the
wait.
entire
We
Over a
don't
Drink
say we wait
podcast.
to get bumped into, nigga.
Like, we wait
Oh,
for you
hey,
to smile
how
at
you?
her
Yeah,
first. Like,
fuck.
oh,
You
she
got-
smiled
yeah,
at
oh,
me.
shit, me-
Oh,
hey,
she
how
put her
you?
hand on my shoulder while she
Right,
was talking to
right.
me.
Oh
I
my
might have a
God.
shot.
Did she look
You
at
know
me
what I
for
mean?
more than
Oh
10
my
seconds?
She laughed at my
Got a
joke.
chance.
Yeah, I might. All right, let
That
me.
is
I might want to
hard.
play this one.
Niggas like
Y'all
nigga,
see
well
how
not
people
Mike,
think,
me.
like,
Niggas
no,
like
that-
you know.
You can throw me right in there
We
with
gotta
us,
we
Chef.
gotta throw out what we have to offer. You know that's part
Well,
of
Mike's
our
been
rant,
married
you
for a
know.
long
Yeah, I've
time.
been out the
so
game a
He's been
long
out the
time,
game for
so
a
it
long
don't
time.
matter.
Out the game.
Mike ain't cracking on Jones
And
no
let
how.
me tell you something.
Like-
Let me tell you something.
Hey,
In
man.
today's world,
Hey,
Man,
Rob.
I ain't
I
even
was,
mad.
I was about to say, Miz,
I don't
if
miss
you,
it.
If you was single, right?
Because nowadays you don't know what you're getting. These
Miz,
trannies is so.
would you-
horny.
Ooh, that's a
Some of them,
whole-
you don't know
Your
what
wife,
another
your
level.
wife
cracking on.
withstanding, not the life you have with her, and not how you feel about her. That withstanding.
Okay.
Would you be single? And like, not now, but like, sometimes I'll be like, boy, if I was 24 now,
Uh-huh.
you understand what I'm saying? As
Uh-huh.
opposed to when I was 24.
Yeah.
Do you think you would like? Would you do that if you could?
What? Get married?
No.
Be
Listen,
single.
Be single? Be
go
24
back,
now?
go back to your prime age, but in this time, like my prime was like 24 to like 27.
See, it depends.
But it
on,
was in
it's
like
the
the
brain.
90s.
It
No,
depends
but it
on
was
what
in like the
brain I'm
90s
using,
and
right?
shit.
Right.
It depends on what brain I'm using, right? So, like, if I'm using my rational brain,
No,
I'm like, nah, f that. It's fucking crazy out there right now. But if I'm using my like my 24-year-old
I would be the shit right
irrational
now
brain,
if I was like
I'm
20.
killing them out here right
I
now.
would be the shit. At
Yo, with
26,
the internet,
20. Oh,
With the
God.
oh, I'm laying down everything.
I would be the shit. You could pull your dick out on the camera.
Right, like y'all into that?
I remember when that was so ill, nigga.
Yo,
Oh, is
like-
you gay?
Side
Like,
note, that's
so
still
much.
ill because
ain't. No, it's
let me
not.
tell you, the unsolicited dick pic gets
Right.
No, I'm not
uns-
talking
oh,
about
'cause I'm about to say the
unsolicited dick
unsolicited-
pics. I'm talking about
and
the era
the,
that
and
we're
the
in now.
solicited ones, they get forwarded to the group
No.
chat. So y'all
You
just
know
need to cut that
wait,
shit out.
You know how many bras is just
But if
throwing
I was
dicks
single,
on
it
their
wouldn't
page?
matter.
It's just dicks everywhere on
Like,
stuff.
let me
Yeah.
tell you something.
I throw them
If
to
I
my
was
girlfriends
single-
like, look what this nigga sent.
if I was single,
fucking
I want you to
turtleneck
share it
ass
with
dick.
your girlfriends.
Right, throw it around.
Share it around.
No
Let them know what I'm
publicity,
working
bad
with.
publicity. Throw it around. One of them gonna bite. One of them gonna bite.
I didn't want to offend your whole crew by
Not
sending it to
everybody
all of them.
might
But
catch.
if you want to share
But
it,
if
with
you
me,
send it
share it.
around, hey,
First of all,
Hey.
we're
That
not
is a
going to
totally
share it
different
if it's
pers-
worthy of looking at.
Thank
we
you.
will share it if it's
If
worthy
it's
of
not,
a joke.
if it's
Wait,
worthy
y'all
of a
hear
joke,
that?
We're gonna send that shit.
we
Niggas
gonna
is-
send-
dudes, did you
Oh,
hear that?
shit.
This nigga
Did
sent me,
Del P
girl.
say Cherokee days are unmatched?
Facts
I would
though.
have never thought Del P would be a
Why-
Cherokee
let me
for
tell
me.
you.
Yankee, fuck you's doing.
Everybody, I feel like every
every
man in Philly of a certain
I
age
know, but not
is
Del
familiar
P.
with it. Why not
Del
Del
P
P?
is like Del P is like he's like the hip hop Jesus right now. Like he don't do those strip joints.
Del the Mecca. He don't never been in no goddamn.
Right.
Never been in no goddamn.
The strip joint, not Del P.
Hey, Del, don't fuck my joint up with you like that. Hey,
You ruining my whole image of you
my
right now.
kids get my. Hey, I was bringing my
Knowing
kids
Del,
to your show.
knowing
Del.
Del, he was a Cherokee regular. He was probably a Night on Broadway regular.
Del was probably there trying to save souls and shit.
Del
A
passed
Blue
it.
Moon regular.
Del was in there saving souls.
You know
He's
you don't gotta
"Look,
be
sister,"
doing it. He was
like,
one
look,
of you don't
sister,
gotta
you
be
don't know
doing
you gotta
nothing.
do this,
No,
right?
sis. Hands like this.
Right.
You really ain't gotta be
Like,
doing
Like,
all
look,
that
like Del was in there like.
He
like,
said, I had my era with the lady. Because Del, he's also married, right?
Yes.
Because but he's also married
He
now,
is.
so I'm sure he
is.
had his time.
You know, Del was in there like, look, sis. Here, I'm gonna give you this paper. You ain't gotta dance.
I'm gonna give you this paper.
Just sit down and
Just
talk.
sit down and
I'm
talk
trying
before
to, you know what I
Don't
mean?
talk.
Let me
Just
tell you what
listen.
life
Would
could
you
be.
like a water?
Hey, hold on, I'm gonna run to the bar, get you a
You do
water.
understand
Cause you
that
hot. I'm gonna get you some
outside
napkins.
of these walls. Look at you, you're dripping.
Right.
Y'all retired.
All right,
How
Del. That's
did
my
we
man.
get here?
Can we talk
Right,
about the
right.
fight, y'all? Can we talk about the fight?
I didn't
Yo,
watch it. Go ahead.
You didn't watch
Ooh,
it?
you didn't watch it?
No, I ain't got pay-per-view or whatever it is.
I got an app for you. Don't even need a fire stick.
Yeah.
All right.
On your phone. Stream
It's-
East.
All
I'm
right,
about to say, and
bet.
it's a website that somebody put me onto, but
Stream website,
Yeah.
Stream East.
it wasn't even that. It's something sports or
We
whatever.
watched it.
Yeah, I
free.
don't pay.
He hit that boy with a
For,
body.
uh,
Hey, he hit that boy with a body shot.
That
like
he
a Mike
felt.
Tyson joint.
He hit that boy with a body shot
All right,
that he
bet.
felt 65 seconds
Yeah,
later.
It was at least
Hey.
a good 30 seconds. after
What
he
I
hit him
what I
with that
need
joint.
y'all to not do is here's what I need y'all to not do.
Yo,
You can't steal Fox. I
yo,
need y'all to pay for that shit. I got kids to feed.
You said what? Paper what?
Shit, you weren't supposed to tell Mike
Fox
to
is a
steal
free
his
network.
TV.
Thank you very much.
Not if you got a fire stick. That shit
I'm like,
is
Fox
hijacked.
is a free network anyway.
It's free. You get it over the air. You don't got to steal it.
I watch Fox
Yo,
on
her
regular
auntie
TV.
is
Right.
crazy.
It's a free
When
network.
she
free.
was
You get
getting
that
when
free.
she was getting the fire
And I
stick,
tune in
her
every
aunt
day.
gonna say, her aunt gonna say, yeah, Chanel, we getting this fire stick now. And her 82-year-old aunt said, now we can watch porn.
I love her.
I love her too.
I love her.
I was like, wait a minute.
Dell said him and Wilt got the same B-Day, so if that's any inclination of his past with the
Oh
ladies.
my God, not 100 of them. Dell, don't do that to me. I bring my children to your show, Del P. Good Lord.
I let my daughter listen to your
I-
album,
I
Del.
love the Del
I'm-
P now,
I'm-
God damn it.
Now I'm wondering
was
if
a
Dell is
staple.
Mark Safe
You
from
was a staple.
Freaknik 94.
Slayer. He was a vagina slayer. Will. Oh, God. Will.
Not the Vagina Slayer. How did we get here? What else is
Well,
on our
let's-
list?
let's get back to the list.
What else is on?
Let's get back to the list.
On our list.
Right, let's get back to the list.
That's why
What
you
else
said
we
you
got?
gotta
How
Oh,
did I
so
get
we
up
got
here?
that's bad news.
What's bad news?
All the shootings last week.
Womp womp.
But here's my problem though. Like somebody knock on your door,
Pull into your driveway.
pull into your driveway,
Get into your car by accident. Get out.
basketball roll up into your yard. That is not
Wait
a
a minute.
reason
what
to
happened?
shoot
Wait,
them.
Whoa.
I'm talking
whoa.
about the
the
young
four
dude.
different people that got shot.
It was 4 different
Now,
cases.
what happened?
So
So
the
some of
one,
that
so,
shit-
so the young boy
The first
who
one
was going to
was-
pick up his brother and sister,
He went
and
to
it was like Terrace Place, and he went to Terrace Street.
right.
Knock on the door, homeboy, white dude come out, shoot him twice. Right? Then you had the girls up in upstate New York,
Pulled into the wrong
pull in the
driveway.
driveway, make a U-turn. They never even got out the car.
Yep. Somebody just
Dude
started
come
bucking
out,
out the
open up
car.
fire on their car, kill the little girl in the car. Then you had there was a
The
6-year-old with a basketball roll
Rolled
on
into
the
her
yard.
neighbor's yard
She over there with her parents
to get the ball.
to get the ball. Cat come out, shoot at them, graze the 6-year-old in the head.
He said, I'm Mark Safe from the Freaknik. The Greek in the Club Dances Days is another story. I thought I recognized you from somewhere. I thought I recognized you.
And I'm just like,
What I heard from all them stories is house people ain't safe.
well, what I'm saying is like,
Niggas
yo,
in
man,
the street chilling.
you can't open fire just on
Because
cat
somebody made a mistake.
because somebody made a U-turn in your driveway.
Right. And then there were the 4 cheerleaders after cheerleading practice, got into the wrong car, got out, went to the right car, and they said when the guy came over to their car, they rolled the window down to apologize again. He just started shooting.
Yo, what part of the game is this,
That was in
man?
Texas.
What part of the game is this? Like, yo, you know how many driveways I made U-turns in?
I don't
be
do that
dead like
shit.
1,000
Hey,
times.
I don't, no, I don't do that
No.
shit.
No.
The
No,
young
all
man
of that
was
sound
black.
like white shit.
No,
No,
no.
The shooters were
'Cause-
all white.
No,
I
no,
think.
no. No, the one who shot the little girl was a black guy who also had terrorized his girlfriend with the fucking hammer,
Well, that
hit her
son
in
of
the
a bitch
head,
need to rot
and then
hell
made her
anyway.
clean up before she could call the cops.
Ooh.
So he already was just a
Oh, he
nutcase.
was just a fucking mess.
Yes, he was
already,
already
yeah.
a
So
nutcase.
chalk that one up to crazy.
I think they're all
Well,
crazy.
we
It's-
chalk them all
it's
up
the
to
mind
crazy,
state of
but
people.
No, because some of they not.
Chef,
because they
a
feel right about
U-turn-
it. I'm not saying
a
they,
U-turn in your
I'm not saying it's
driveway,
not
Chef?
fucked up.
Well, the white dude was racist, and
But he
admitted
probably
it.
wasn't
He said
living
he saw
right.
a young black man at his door and he
That's
got
the dude,
scared.
right.
His grandson was on like TV.
And the
or
U-turn
something
thing,
when they
that
talking
nigga probably
about
wasn't living right.
that he was, like,
Right.
basically saying his
Right.
grandfather-
I agree.
He probably wasn't living right.
I agree.
You know
Yeah,
what I
the
mean?
man,
Yeah,
87
for
years
sure.
old, goddamn right, he got racist tendencies.
But I'm just like, yo,
Oh,
man.
yeah, any white person above 70 and up, racist.
Look, man, everybody got some racism, man.
I don't have
I don't care
racist
who you are.
tendencies, but I'm very
Hey, Rise.
prejudiced.
Hey, oh, I was about to
Very
say,
prejudiced.
Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
I don't have racist
Yeah, I'm not- right,
tendencies,
right.
but I am
Racist,
very
racism is
prejudiced.
hateful.
Yes.
Racism is
That's-
hateful.
And
but I do have,
I
prejudge
prejudge
I do have preferences.
Yeah,
everybody.
I
I do have
prejudge
preferences.
Everybody.
Yeah, I do
I
have
prejudge
preferences.
I
everybody.
prejudge black folks,
I'm
white
not-
folks, all of them.
I was about to
Everybody
say,
can get it.
because I do
Puerto
it for
Ricans,
niggas too.
Dominicans,
Yep, yep.
Colombians, the handicapped,
I'm
the
hardest-
LGBT,
I'm hardest-
IA.
I'm hardest on the
Everybody.
Asians.
And niggas come in all shades, colors.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
hardest
yeah.
on the Asians.
Whatever.
For some
Like you
reason,
said, I'm
I'm
hardest
hard-
on
I'm
the
hardest on
Asians.
the Asians.
Don't
Why?
do that.
I have no idea. I don't know, but I do have my
That's a little
preferences. No, I have preferences. I'm preferential. Not racist.
Prejudice, borderline racist?
Racism is hateful, and I love Asian women.
But you have prejudices. Okay.
I got preferences.
Preferences.
Preferences is not prejudices.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got
It's,
preferences.
it's
Preferences.
something with the
Yeah.
psychology of America
I
at
don't
this
like
time
the way they drive.
that everybody's reaction is to get a gun. Get a gun. We just
Yo,
want to get a
not
gun.
even, and I don't have a problem with everybody having a gun. I
Remember
have a
when you
problem
used
with
to
people being
fight though?
careless with
Yeah,
their guns.
careless with
That's what,
guns.
but that's what
'Cause you need a
everybody's
gun.
Right.
careless
I
with
have no
guns now.
problem with it,
I
but
definitely
the
Because you need a gun.
carelessness and the
I
just
don't
the just the out and out
The
just
brazenness of it all.
Right,
Wish a
like-
nigga would type
like
of
no
nigga shit.
conversation.
No.
like yo, what you want, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Scare the shit out of them.
Right.
Like, bring him up about for what do you want, man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just-
oh my
just-
bad, I got the wrong address.
I
I'm
put
out.
you on
Right.
the pizza. My bad. I had this
Right.
pizza.
Like,
Whoa.
oh, my bad, it's the
Ah.
wrong
My
house. Let
bad.
me keep it moving.
Speaking
Boom,
of pizza,
boom,
I'm gonna
boom.
dial it back real quick. In Delaware County last week, the fucking pizza man helped stop. Yo, that was the best shit.
Yo, I didn't realize that
ever.
was here.
He was making
He tripped the
he
dude.
tripped the fucking dude that the cops were in the high speed chase with. So the guy was in two teenagers were in a stolen Kia. The pizza man parks his car. He got the pizza in his hand. He walks to the door. He sees the car come around the corner. It's all on Ring camera. And he's like, they better not hit my fucking car. So when the car speeds around the corner and the guy jumps out and the cops come, the guy starts running. The pizza man with the pizza in his hand walked down the steps and stuck his leg out, tripped the
Tripped the homeboy.
shit out of boy.
Turned around, went and delivered his pizzas.
As
Yo,
you should.
pizza
As
did
you
not
should.
drop.
What in the
Pizza
Superman?
ain't fall.
He watches too
Yo,
many
you know they had him
superhero
on.
videos.
This
You know
week-
they had him on Fox News.
They
Channel.
had him on
Look.
They
Fox.
had him on Fox News. Channel.
Two-
He's a
2
Delco
weeks-
superhero.
2 weeks,
Yo.
2 weeks later, they find him in the back of somebody's alley, shot 17
Let me tell you
times.
something. I didn't
As
realize
in direct
yeah,
retaliation.
I
You done
didn't
put that
realize
nigga
it
on
was Delaware
TV,
County.
he gonna get
Because
shot.
It
You're
was
right.
Delaware
Because
County.
that cat who was running might have been from
He
the
gonna
city.
get shot because
You
he
might
ain't
have a
one from
problem.
Delaware County. I bet you one from Delaware County.
And I bet you the
2
pizza
weeks,
man is
2
about that
weeks
life. He ain't
later.
give a fuck.
Yeah,
He was just like,
like
he came spinning around that
SpongeBob.
corner
Pizza
too
Nigga
close
be
to
on
my
that
butt.
same
Never
fox
Never
joint.
flinched, never dropped.
Pizza man never
The way he
flinched.
extended
He
that
just
left
put his
leg.
foot out.
And Robert Boy cousin gonna shoot Pizza Man in 1
Yo,
week.
they said, were you injured? He said, well, I didn't realize it was gonna hit my shin up so high, so my shin is bruised. But
But
I was
pizza,
like, yo.
pizza
That's why he broke
delivered.
my leg.
That nigga ain't getting no
I
raise.
should be compensated. I
He
said,
ain't-
I
See, that's the
saw
thing, there,
him.
right, Chef? Now, God forbid that
You know-
dude would have got the pizza man would have got hurt.
What if the
Right.
other one that he
The
didn't
pizza
trip?
company would have been like, nah, B.
Hey, sorry, B.
We ain't tell you to go
Yo,
out here
ain't
and play
nobody said that.
superhero.
Deliver them pieces,
You know
Brody.
what I'm saying? Like he could have
They
messed
used
around,
that
and caught,
video right
he
against
could have
him.
messed around and caught the pizza company a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
not- it's
yo,
not
I
too
might
late.
turn around and shoot
So
these
you was
cats.
on
Like
video?
yo,
It's not too late.
yo, that's assault.
It's
He
assault.
assaulted
It's
me.
assault.
So
I've been
what? I was
assaulted.
running from the
It's
It
cop.
not
don't
a
matter
cop.
what I was doing. You're
Right.
not a cop.
It's not too late. He's
You
he's
assaulted
not a
me.
cop.
Sense of
Citizens on patrol.
Dude, like, yo, like, he assaulted me, man.
Watch Police
Like,
Academy
look,
now.
okay, maybe the charges against me are official.
Okay, so what?
But I also
And
want
what
this
is your
cat
job? Yeah, I
to
want
pay me
this.
for this assault.
Yes.
And I'm suing.
Yes.
I'm suing the
You can
pizza
put that
company
on
and
the side.
everybody.
You can put it on the side.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
fridge.
Pizzas and
suing
breadsticks.
the
Right.
fridge, yep.
What was this? Whatever it was. Cisco Pizzas?
Yeah,
What was it
Cisco
called?
Pizza.
I'm suing them.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
suing
No,
them.
I'm suing him. You
I'm
gotta
suing
settle
him.
with me.
Listen,
or
you
something.
just gave that man's family idea. Somebody about to sue the shit.
I'm
out of
suing them.
Cisco
Like,
Pizza.
yo, man. Yo, your employee assaulted me.
assaulted me on
suing
company
him.
time.
And this on video.
And it's on video.
You
And he
see?
left. And he left what he was doing to come do it.
Right. Right. He went out of
He
his
went
way
out his
to
way.
assault me.
Yes, he went out of his
He
way to
definitely
do
went
it.
out of his way.
He
Went
could have
out his
stood over
way.
there and delivered his pieces.
Deliver
mind
them
his
fucking
business,
pieces
went on about his
and go on and get your next order.
Right. Instead, you want to go over here and play
Now
superhero?
you superhero pizza
Okay,
man.
that's gonna cost
And
you
the
guys.
icing on the cake is he did it because he was racist because the black man was running from the cops. That's what the family gonna say.
Whatever.
Throw
Right.
a racial
Right.
angle
Turn
in
it.
there.
He was white.
Yeah, the pizza.
Oh, I'm saying that
Just
too.
said Delco.
I'm saying that too.
There's black folks in Delaware County.
Oh, I know.
No, it ain't.
It ain't that many.
Chester's in Delaware County.
And so is Darby and,
so is
Upper
Darby,
and
right. There's
Yady
black
and
folks in Delaware
Lansdowne.
County.
Chester and Darby is in Delco County.
Right, there's
Good
Africans
Lord.
like-
No, it's niggas
And
in
Sharon
Delaware
Hill.
County.
Right.
There's a bunch
Darby
of
is
niggas
the
out there.
project,
They out there.
nigga. Darby is Southwest.
Yo,
He said the whole town is the
And
project.
I'm not here to shit on Darby or none
I
of those.
I am.
hate poop.
But let me tell you something.
I shit on the
When I
610
first
all
started
day.
doing this
Poop on-
job,
1-5.
Poop on Darby.
when I first started doing this job, and I went to like Darby to cover shit and Chester, I'm like, yo, I thought
Tragic.
the city was
Tragic,
crazy.
nigga.
I'm
Tragic.
like, yo.
Yeah, Chester is notorious. Don't say
Yo.
North Philly.
No,
Chester.
Nah,
Chester's
nah,
little South
nah.
Philly.
Fuck outta
Little
here.
South Philly.
Fuck out of
It's
here.
South Philly.
Yo.
Chester is South Philly.
Chester,
Chester is Southwest multiplied.
Chester
Chester
is
is
South
different.
Philly underarm.
I don't. He said the underarm.
I'll give it
Southwest multiplied.
Yo, I'm just saying, it was just different.
Chester is a
I went
stain
down there
on
and I was
Pennsylvania.
like, holy smoke.
Chester.
Chester.
Like, dude, I was like, dude, y'all do know y'all the suburbs, right? Y'all don't gotta live like this.
Yeah,
Nah,
Chester.
that's
Like-
Westchester,
like
not
y'all
Chester.
could-
You gotta go to Westchester.
But I'm
I
like-
fucked up like that too my
like,
first
yo,
time. I thought it
yo,
was
you got me
Westchester.
the same shit
What?
too.
I thought it was Westchester, nigga. I was so disappointed and scared.
Not disappointed.
The sun went,
Scared.
the sun went down, nigga. You be under them bridges, back by them train tracks,
Yo.
next to nothing,
Let me
nigga.
tell you
Chester ain't
something.
next
When
to
you
nothing.
drive through the town and the best road in the town goes past the jail and the
And the
casino.
casino.
Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Casino is
Like,
in the
it's
jail
this
backyard,
greatest
nigga.
road in
I
the
was in the
town.
jail, and my window faced it
Face
to
the
Blinken
casino.
Harris.
Right.
My little sister used to work at that jail. She was like,
Yo.
it's right next to the casino.
Yo,
she
Chester
was like,
is-
Right
I
next to
get
it,
off
they
work and
share
go
parking
gamble.
lots.
Yeah, they definitely
Yo,
do.
you can easily make the wrong turn and
What?
be at
And
the
be
jail.
in the jail. Saudi
At
in
the
the
jail.
at the
And
jail.
whenever somebody escapes, whenever the jail goes on lockdown, so does the
Oh,
casino.
the casino hit too. Don't let them.
Somebody gonna build an underground tunnel trying to get in that.
Look, and the
motherfucker.
thing
It's right
is,
next door.
It
look, and the
exists.
thing is, the jail's the sweetest jail, so they make sure nothing ever happened. It's the casino.
Right.
Chester's a go home jail. You literally do whatever you want in there. It's like the Fed version. It's like the state version of the Fed.
Let me tell you something right here. I don't give a fuck if it's a go home jail, stay in jail, or outside jail. I don't want to be part of none of that shit. Something right here.
You never been booked on State Road?
Hell no. Hell no.
Shout out to State Road.
Fortunately,
Look,
knock on wood.
shout out to State Road. You niggas got it bad. Good
Oh,
Lord.
oh,
Good
listen,
Lord.
Listen, you know it's
Unfortunately,
bad
I've been in a few jails in a few places.
You been to everything on State Road?
Listen to it.
Been
No,
to
no, no, no,
everyone
no,
but the
no, no,
women's
no, no.
joint?
I'm around. No, I'm around like out of state. That shit in the
when.
National.
He visited jails like they hotels and
You been
shit.
My
to
shit
SCI
international.
everything in Pennsylvania.
Listen
You
to
been
what
to
I'm
Dallas,
saying. Listen to what I'm saying to
Greenville,
you.
Greatest Fort.
Listen to what I'm. All
My
right.
check-in
All right,
time is
here's
at
perspective.
4:30, and y'all better have my room ready.
Here's perspective. Here's perspective. I've been locked up in Texas,
Oh shit.
and not the popular Texas, like the Texas that's Mexico.
You killing me.
You
Right
trying to cross the border?
killing me right now.
Hear me well. The Texas-Mexico border, Sierra Blanca,
Uh-huh.
Texas.
Right.
That's Mexico.
Yeah, it
Don't think
definitely
that's
is.
Mexico. Juarez,
Right.
that's Mexico.
Right.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Oh my God. State Road, nigga.
Worse than Juarez,
I
Mexico?
take a transport.
Yo, they make movies about Juarez.
Listen
Like-
to me. State Road. Hey, the joint they closed.
What, Greatest
the
Hits?
house.
Oh,
That's
what's the other? It's a couple
that joint like a cave. Them joints was like caves.
Yo, listen, when you
Is
know
it like
it's
Sing
bad,
Sing?
what was it, last year? Year before last? Well, homeboy got out and then got,
got
shot,
shot
in the parking
in the
lot.
parking lot.
That's all you need to know.
In the parking lot.
Like, they
No,
literally
in
should've
the
shut
parking
jail
lot.
down.
That was a sign
Right.
for me that Philly was on the serious decline. And
Right.
gun
Listen to
violence
me.
was high.
Right, because
Listen
that
to
was
me.
early.
'Cause how do you
That
get
was
killed?
early.
Listen,
How do
getting
you get
released
That was
killed?
so
from
bad that niggas
prison?
like me was like, oh man, shit getting bad. Like, you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you hear what the fuck I'm saying to you?
It's like it's
Getting bad.
Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
What is
Niggas
getting bad
like
for
me
the
was
bad
like,
niggas is a
oh.
problem.
Look, niggas like me was like, oh, whew, it's
Holy
getting rough
shit,
out
son.
here. You're the
It
god
getting
damn.
bad.
We knew he had a lot to say over there sending messages.
Oh,
All
man.
right, well, we don't have
yo.
much time left, so what I
All
really
right.
want to do is make
Go
sure everybody goes out and votes. I'm a little
There's something to
conflicted.
vote on?
Yeah,
You got a
nigga.
new mayor situation
We
coming
gotta
up.
Oh,
vote
Jeff
on a
Brizzy.
mayor. Jeff Brown.
Is that who? Yeah, Jeff Brizzy. Y'all
I
talking
don't
about
know
that, John?
At this point, I
Jeff
don't know about
Brizzy.
none. At this point, I
I
don't know
gotta
about
pee.
none of
I
these
can't hold
motherfuckers.
Jeff Britt now.
I don't know
Wrap
about.
up the show.
Here he go. He got
Wrap up the
this
show.
That's
old
that
man.
old
like,
nigga shit right there. That's that old nigga shit.
pee. Let me out.
And I take the seat closest, furthest from the bathroom, interrupt
Every
everybody.
time.
Interrupt everybody.
Biggest nigga.
Every
Excuse me,
time.
pardon me, excuse me. Kevin
So
Hart
is
daddy.
that who you're voting for, Jeff Brown?
I'm not. I don't vote.
You don't vote.
I'm
I don't.
I'm influencing
Right, don't
people.
say that out loud.
I'm
Never again on our
influencing. I'm
show.
influencing
No,
people to
no.
vote though.
I don't know who I'm voting for at this point. I do know a couple people dropped out.
Jeff Brown.
Maria Quinones Sanchez, who I'm a fan of her personally as a person, but I don't understand
Brown.
how she was going to run Philly when Kensington been her district
Jeff
for
Brown.
20 years. And
Oh no, not her.
Oh, God.
Not her. No sir. Not her. That bitch let him put up outside toilets
Yeah, no.
I'm
needle
not going
and
to
needle
say she let
stands.
them because we still have to understand how the politics behind the policies.
Well,
it's
she
not like
shoulda-
it's not like she
shoulda
just
got
said come
fired.
into Kensington and make it the open air drug market.
I'm glad they
It's
did
not
that
like
when
she did that.
Kensington
And
Well, that's what it
I
is.
wonder why they like.
Kensington is the
I'm
public
glad, I'm
toilet.
It's not my neighborhood, people. So I'm glad it's not my neighborhood.
Kensington
But
is
I'm
the-
wondering why they allowed.
Because of where it's sectioned at. It's pretty much down in the bottom off put over in the back.
well,
My thing is what
they
I
trying to
wonder is
gentrify it.
how the fuck they expect to gentrify it like they trying to do with all these condos pushing up from
trying
back.
to gentrify it.
How?
trying to
You know how many of them
gentrify
white
it.
people getting robbed?
How they doing it?
No, I'm telling you. Do you know how many of them people is getting
Yeah,
robbed?
I do.
Me too.
I definitely
I
do.
do too. You hear
I
me, Roz?
definitely
I
do.
do too.
They lucky I ain't out there.
They gonna keep getting pushed out, but the sad thing is where they gonna go, they gonna get pushed.
Yes,
y'all
but I need
know-
everybody
y'all
to
know-
pay attention to the platforms of the candidates. Really
Jeff
look
Brown.
into it. I don't care about who endorsed who.
Jeff Brown.
I've been listening
Jeff
to
Brown.
her, but I also have seen signs in
Jeff Brown.
lawns just up the street from here where it's like
Brown.
say no to Sherelle Parker because she's trying to
Jeff
bring
Brown.
density to places like
Jeff
East
Brown.
Oak Lane
Jeff Brown.
and stuff. Well,
Jeff Brown.
I ain't gonna
Jeff
hold
Brown.
you. I'm pro stop and frisk like a motherfucker at this point.
Jeff Brown.
At this point.
Right?
Jeff Brown.
Oh, see, now we getting deep. We're gonna have to
Jeff
sound
Brown.
that sign out and finish this conversation. 'cause
Jeff Brown.
All right, is
Right,
this Khadijah
Jeff Brown.
here?
Is she here?
Is
Jeff,
Khadijah
Jeff-
here?
Jeff
I
Brown.
don't believe
We can talk
so.
for 15 more minutes.
Yeah, I don't believe so. I think
Jeff
she's
Brown.
revamping her show and
Yeah, I
choosing
think
times
so.
and
Jeff
all
Brown.
So here, I'm gonna tell you how they're gonna do it, man.
Jeff Brown.
You see what they did? You see what they did over there by the Piazza?
that. You
Right.
know, you know.
that
I
was
see what they
that was
did.
North Philly.
Yes, it was.
It's still
right?
North Philly.
Look. Here's my theory, right? In their culture, they're explorers.
Facts.
And they're willing to
conquerors.
sin and sacrifice
Yeah.
a couple people.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Columbus did it.
And
Like they've been doing it all throughout
they
history.
keep doing it.
That's their
And
way.
they keep doing it,
And
right?
they just colonize shit.
And they just colonize and they keep going, and it's
The
like and they weigh
colonizers.
you down.
Like locusts.
And then before you know it, they got the whole joint, right? And
Right.
because I mean, when they built the Piazza, I was like, this has got to be the stupidest shit ever.
They did it to Germantown.
They did
They did
Germantown. Like
Germantown.
yo, like
Germantown.
I'm like yo, you charging $300,000-$400,000 for these
I think
apartments?
they
Wait,
the white
wait,
people that feel
wait.
safe.
They
That's
did it
what
to
it is.
Gerard Avenue.
They did it. Yes.
Northern Liberty.
They
That's
did
what you're talking about.
it
The
to
Piazza.
Gerard.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I know because that's where I live.
That's right in your neighborhood.
And I be arguing with the
right.
gentrifiers and the colonizers all the time.
Yo.
It's this fucking white boy that fucking parks in front of my door and then be like, because if something happens to my car, I said, let me tell you something. If something happens to your car, it ain't that I did it. I said, I don't want you park in front of my fucking door. So why would I do something to your car
Right.
in front of
Right.
my door?
Make it obvious that it's me.
Then the dumb motherfucker told me where he lived, and so I know what his car looked like. So
So now I just come to your house and bust your window.
No, she
Nah,
don't.
man.
She don't know that.
he
Nuh-uh.
ain't listening. He
She don't-
ain't watching.
Nuh-uh. She don't
And-
know that.
and-
I know it though.
And like I said, he's a bitch ass nigga
I know
arguing with me and my next door neighbor that's a woman
Yeah.
But
trying
it's
to
the same
trying to
thing.
goad me into swinging.
When you looked at so when that chick years ago when they first did the Piazza,
Right.
that the young white chick who got killed, the bartender,
I know.
Well,
right?
Ryan.
Right, but that was I mean
well, she was
that
in
Where
a,
did
was
they
that was
she
the
was
expect?
pivot.
she was in a particular kind
I'm
of
not
life.
saying
Yeah,
I'm not.
She was in a
Right.
particular
It
kind
don't
of life.
matter.
But what I'm
It
saying
don't
is-
matter though.
What I'm saying
I'ma
is
just shut up.
on the news,
They
Right.
tried to play her as this
Right.
Innocent little white girl.
but
And it was far from that.
and let me that was the pivot, though. The cops started showing up. The neighborhood took
Yeah,
off
they
after
tried
It
that.
took a
Seems like
different
it was a
name.
neighborhood
after that.
took
It got
off
a different
after that,
name after
right?
that.
No, it's always been Northern Liberties.
I
But
never
the
called it that.
The development and
It's always
everything.
been Northern
took
Liberties.
off
As a
after
person
that.
who was born and raised there,
Right.
it's always been Northern Liberties.
It's the
We was
same
from
thing,
Richard
man.
Allen, Rising. I never
Well, Richard
called
Allen
it that.
ain't in Northern
We
Liberties.
call that
It's on
shit
the
down
other
the
side of
bottom.
the
Gerard
street.
Avenue.
Yeah, we
you
call
look
that
at
shit the
Gerard
bottom.
Avenue from Gerard College. All of that
All
going
that.
west.
Yeah.
Fairmount,
Yeah.
all that whole
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, 15 years ago, I'm driving through. I see the white chick in flip flops sitting on a stoop. I said, "Oh shit, they
It's
about to get
starting.
y'all.
It's
They
starting.
about to get
It's
y'all."
starting. It's starting.
Like, yo,
It's starting.
like, yo, is
Yup.
she this
And they
comfortable?
walking their big ass
Yep.
dogs down Chester
Right.
They
Avenue.
like roaches. When you see one, you know
I
it.
was like, yo.
They already brought.
Right.
It's there.
Like seeing a
Yup.
unicorn in your neighborhood.
I'm like,
see
yo,
one, you see
she
'em
is
all.
way too comfortable. Like,
Flip
you
flops.
see,
on.
flip flop.
So-
I said, you see all these black folks, sneakers tied,
Wish a nigga
pants
would.
up. I might have to run.
Flip flops.
Well-
They sitting on the stupid flip flops like ain't nothing wrong.
White folks
And y'all
always
not
been
gonna
in
do that
Northern
too.
Liberties. White folks is Northern Liberties has always been, and I always tell people it's always been a very middle class neighborhood, black, white, and brown.
What,
What-
Northern?
Northern Liberties, black, white, and brown, always been very middle class, very very artsy because we had all those factories that
And
shut
South
down,
Philly.
and then the gentrifiers came in and was like, "Yo, we about to make this little Brooklyn. We about to
I
build
got you.
houses on top of houses with no goddamn
With
parking."
no parking.
Yo,
No
yeah,
parking. And I'm on the Northern Liberties
make
Facebook
people
page.
It's
angry.
not just y'all, though.
And
It's
That
a
them
lot
make
of
motherfuckers
people
be
cities.
complaining
angry.
about that all
Do
the
y'all
time.
notice that? That make people angry.
I feel like white
You want the
people
Yo,
like
Those
your
are
whole
survivors.
your whole city ain't got the whole city ain't got no parking.
Ooh, I almost had it.
White
Some
people-
of 'em
I feel
don't.
like white people don't mind not having no
Some of them don't.
Nah,
like
white
all those-
people
all
like
the
being
row
all
homes
up
that
on
they
top of each
redeveloped.
other.
Well, that's what the
They
dude
don't
I was
like
arguing with.
space.
He was like,
White
I live
people
on
don't
Park
like
East Street,
space.
and my house, we don't have places to park. I said, that don't mean the fuck you come park over here.
Like the people
Right.
who live in Manioc, I don't understand that.
And
shit.
or they
Like, why
oh I
would you
hate
live
yeah
there?
I never
Why?
live in Manioc ever never
Antioch,
ever,
not with all them
never,
fucking
ever.
hills.
All them
Nah.
Not with the hills and
Oh
the
my
snow.
God.
And the
So many
snow.
damn
Now with all them
snowstorms
fucking hills, you be
in
dead.
Manioc where you
be
just
dead.
slide down
Slide
the damn
down
hill
that
and
hill, you
smash into
dead.
everything that you
Or fall in
from
the
one corner
water.
to the next.
God forbid you slide down that hill and
And
go
don't
in that
stop.
water.
Canal.
Nigga.
Love Manioc.
Oh,
They
never.
love Manioc.
Well, they can love. They can
God,
love to
never.
be Manioc, the place where people come to drink.
They got
I
that.
don't need
No,
that.
they got that. I
Manioc
stay
ain't
down
nothing.
on
Now-
Main Street.
Now you might be able to do Roxborough up top, but
Too
on
many
that hill,
hills. Too many hills in the
But
borough
Roxborough,
too.
you got like Rick
It's like the
Avenue.
plane, kinda. Kinda.
You okay?
But you gotta stay up there.
You gotta stay up there.
You gotta
gotta
stay up
there.
there.
and look down on people.
And just be,
Right.
like, I remember.
Right. Don't go
I
down to the
remember.
Manioc.
Better Don't go down there.
And then the river floods.
And the river flood.
And the
Dude,
river
I,
floods.
mean, I
You
covered
better
plenty.
stay up top.
I covered plenty of floods in Manioc.
You better stay up top.
Took the movie theater and all that little area down there all the time.
Yeah.
I don't want to live nowhere you guys mandatorily have some type of hazard
You
insurance.
gotta have a boat. You in the middle of the
It's
city,
just-
but you gotta have a
Just
boat. You
dead
gotta have
money.
inflatable rafts up
Dead money.
because they can't come get you.
And that's the worst water in America. After your shit get flooded with that water, your shit is ruined. This shit
I
ruined.
love the
Look,
Schuylkill.
it ain't ruined, it's ruined.
It's ruined. Don't talk about the Schuylkill. Like
All right,
I
what
drink
else
that
we
tap
got?
water.
That's
still.
everything.
I don't know. Was that every? Oh no. Well, speaking of elections.
Way to go, Lakers.
Speaking of elections, did Trump make his? Did you say way to go Lakers?
I said it. I said it.
Let 'em have it.
Way to go, Lakers
Have it and then
Cut it off.
and
right.
Jeff Brown.
Lakers and Jeff Brown.
What they talking about?
You should put that on a shirt.
Lakers
Go Lakers.
Go Lakers
and Jeff Brown.
Brown.
What you talking about? Yeah,
Two gonna print that up for you in a minute.
yeah,
Two gonna have that for you in about 5
Yeah.
minutes.
yeah.
Lakers.
Go Lakers
Jeff
and on the
Brown.
back and Jeff
Go
Brown.
Sixers,
Yeah.
sir.
Hey, look,
This is
man,
Go Sixers
They
territory
tried
over
to
here.
get Jeff, man. They tried to hit him with the.
Hey man, I don't like
the-
what Michelle trying to do to my man, talking that shit about my man. Hey Michelle, get your mind right. Obama don't do that. He a real nigga. Don't do don't do that.
Jeff Brown?
She talking about
Don't
Jeff
talk
Brown.
about
Yeah.
Shelly.
Why? 'Cause
Hey,
he-
she
'cause
talking
he
about
used
Jeff
her-
Brown.
Cause he used her without her permission.
I don't know about none of that. And fuck all that.
I don't know about none of that.
All right, well, all I'm saying is, I eat ergo beginning of the show. Bros be lying.
You better watch your mouth when you talk to Aunt Shelly. He about to
Aunt Shelly, forgive him, Aunt Shelly. Because he don't even know. He was raised better than that. He was raised better than that. Than to ever talk
Bronzy
about,
lying.
not, don't you ever talk about Aunt Shelly like that.
She didn't
Aunt
say it.
Shelly,
Oh man, you making snot come out.
If I'm not
You
mistaken,
gotta stop.
you said
She
something
didn't
about
say
Aunt
it.
Shelly.
Someone else said it.
They never opened the shop right, no goddamn where. Jeff Brown. We talk about here. We talk about Philadelphia, and goddamn it, Jeff Brown got daycare. Jeff Brown got daycares in the shop right for you bitches. Jeff Brown.
All I'm saying
Jeff Brown.
is
Yo,
pay attention to
all
the
the-
candidate.
Jeff Brown.
All the weeks we was like, yo, Chef, why don't you just come in here and sit in?
We need to have Jeff Brown on
I'm
the
glad
show.
he ain't coming to
Let's
sit
bring
in.
Jeff Brown to
Chef
the
out of
show.
control.
all the
Jeff
time, and then you add liquor. There's certain people you can't bring
Hey,
to a
Is it
show.
the liquor though?
Certain
Rise,
people you can't
Rise,
bring to
is
a
it the
show.
liquor though?
No, it's not.
I don't
It's
think- I don't
really
think it has
not.
to do with
Jeff
it.
Definitely
Brown.
Need to be on his
Nobody give a
show.
fuck what everybody else talking about who don't live in Philly. They ain't never open shit here.
Yo, look, I will give him
I
credit
just
for that.
seen that nigga in North
I
Philly
will
the other
give
day.
him
I
credit.
definitely.
I
sent
just
for
seen him
hiring
in North
felons.
Philly the
Yo,
other day.
and-
Regular.
Well, he
When
stayed
they
in North
when
Philly.
they ran through the Fox Street joint
Yep.
during last summer,
I'm working on it.
Yep.
and he was back open
Back
3
open.
days.
What?
Got volunteers to help him.
Ain't got security to make sure.
Right.
What?
Had National Guard out there, like, come get your groceries.
Get it. What you need.
I fucks with him because he hired
And they
felons.
tried to tell him not to put him there. No,
My man
Jeff.
hit him with the shit.
Don't
though,
nobody
right?
do nothing
My
there.
man said, "Look, man, it's nice that you hiring felons,
Yeah.
but why don't you have one of those people? Why don't you help one of them create a cleaning company
Yeah.
and then contract them
Teach how
to
be on-
run to clean your stores? And so now
I bet you it happened. I bet you we do it.
we'll see.
I
Well,
bet you we
first
do
of all-
it, bro.
We'll see.
I bet you we do
Even
it,
if
bro.
we don't do
How
it-
you think he got the daycares in the joint?
I'm
Chicks
not
was,
saying he won't.
Chicks was saying we can't make it to work because we had this problem. It was this check deposit. I got hired by the man, 52nd Street, bro.
Look, I'm not.
A felon, a convicted felon, straight home,
He does
bro.
give people the opportunity.
You hear me?
I'm a supporter.
The
I
man,
don't live
the
in the city. I
man,
don't get a vote.
the man didn't start off with daycares
I
in
don't
his
get a
joint.
vote.
He does whatever to keep his employees.
I don't
Yeah.
give a- I don't-
And he
Yeah.
supports
Nobody don't quit.
entrepreneurship. Because one of my
And you could
girlfriends
get
said-
stakes in whatever he do, not just ShopRite. Whatever he
Right,
a
whatever
part
he a
of,
part- yeah.
he allows you
Look,
to invest in.
yo, you sure you ain't fucking working for his campaign over there?
Already.
No, I'm telling you, the man. I'm telling you,
Jeff Brown
when I
need to
couldn't get a
hire
job,
this
I
man.
got hired at the 52nd Street
I'm just
ShopRite.
saying, Jeff Brown needs to highlight
And
you.
he was there. No, look.
You know the
And
problem
he was
is?
there when we got hired. He
I'm not-
hired
I
everybody
hear you.
personally.
I hear you. You know what his
Jeff
problem?
Brown,
I'm gonna tell you what they.
you gotta
All
be
these
that
politicians.
super passionate about you,
Jeff Brown.
I'm gonna tell you all the problem is Jeff Brown need to go do a commercial with cats like you.
Yeah.
All of y'all.
But he need to be in the
All of y'all.
neighborhoods. Come
Whoa,
to G-Shop,
whoa!
Jeff
I was about to say
Brown.
now, invite to that, but he in the hood though.
Right. He need to.
No, he
it's-
need to come
he
back.
need
We need to get Jeff Brown to come have a drink with
He
us.
need those voices, right?
Display his
You
platform.
think about what you call it when what's his face ran the video of John Street and his brother fighting in City Hall.
Yeah,
I was like, that's it. John Street won this joint.
yeah.
That's it. It's over. This is over.
You know what's funny? And
Like
speak-
who's not like why wouldn't you vote for like if you this passionate about what you believe that you willing to go in here and fight the whole city hall?
Right.
I'm like, dude, who advised you to make this commercial?
John
This-
Street,
this is the,
North Philly.
This is like John Street
with an
should have
F.
made this commercial.
Norf. Fighting.
Right.
Well, I don't like John
Right.
Street and Mayor Nutter's endorsement of Rebecca Reinhardt because she's the former city controller. Where the fuck is the money?
Well,
Where the fuck
and let me
is
tell
the
you
money?
something. And neither one of them look good in the commercial.
Neither one of them look good in the commercial.
Rebecca,
Where is the
I
money?
actually think they're hurting Rebecca
They're
Reinhardt.
definitely hurting
Because
her.
we ain't voting for them only
Look,
time niggas.
I ain't never-
that's
If I
one
gotta
thing
vote
you
for
don't
a
like.
woman, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not voting for a white woman. Not in this fight.
Yo, what's
Because
her
she
face
has
is looking
preferences.
good?
She's not
What's
racist.
homegirl?
No.
She has preferences.
I have a preference.
Homegirl is looking
I definitely
good.
have a
What's her
preference.
Put that shit on the
Cheryl
shirt too.
Parker,
I'm not
Walker.
racist.
Yeah.
I have preferences.
You know, she got some shit with her too. I like her, but she got
They
some
all
shit with her.
got shit with us.
Everybody
That's my
do.
point.
This
That's my point.
Look
Jeff
at the
Brown.
city we in. We all got shit with us.
Jeff
So,
Brown.
The biggest thing, my biggest concern, especially with the politicians that are running that are already in office and council, is the history of corruption in this city. So,
But what you gonna
So
do
that's
though,
Jeff-
Rise?
that's
it's
Jeff
not
Brown's
about
newest
every
commercial.
city. Specifically,
That's
Philly
Jeff's
got
newest
some
commercial.
fucked
You
up
know
shit
that.
with it.
Yeah, but what we gonna? But what
But
you gonna
that's
do?
Jeff's newest
That's one of
commercial.
those
It
things
is.
you gotta fucking roll
Her
with
job
though.
was to check them and audit them.
Yeah, but
And
nobody
that's why-
ain't doing that though.
I haven't decided either. Right?
But-
I'll be flipping and flopping, but she's not one of them because the whole
Bro,
where
listen
is
to
the
what
money?
I'm saying.
I'll be
Even
like,
the
where the
auditor
money
is
at?
part of the bigger cog, bro.
He was, yeah, Jeff
And
Brown
it ain't
he
her
was my
job
one
to
for a long
stop
time.
that
That's Jeff's
shit.
newest commercial. Jeff New's commercial is like they've all been here and you see what it's been.
So wait, why
So
is
why
Rebecca
not
still
vote?
Why
in your
not
court?
fuck with me,
Like Trump said.
Jeff
Like
Brown?
what Trump say? What do you got to
What
lose?
you gotta lose?
Oh,
Jeff
no,
Brown.
that's all right. Nobody knows who you are. We ain't even say your name.
Come on.
No, she can't.
Oh,
Right. Some different shit, right?
All right, so I got to narrate to the people who can't see you or hear you. So we got a guest in the studio, and she's saying that the four
this
people
some
said she
bullshit
chosen
right here.
for
Y'all got a
for
motherfucker who can't be
mayoral
seen on
candidates
camera.
is what?
Number one qualification has to be your willingness to do different shit.
That
Yes.
their number one qualification has to be willingness to do something different. She's
Okay.
watched all the debates.
I'm highly informed.
She's highly informed.
I've watched these people's careers.
She's watched their careers.
I got it down to 4.
She's got
Okay.
it down to 4. And what we got, like 8, 9, 11?
That I think will
Well,
be different
That
from
she
what
thinks
we
will be different from what we
Okay.
have. Can you name the 4?
I'm about to say is one of them Jeff
Jeff Brown is number 1.
Number 1.
Rebecca Reinhardt's number 2.
Helen
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 Gim is
Gim.
number 3.
Is that the
David
Asian
O
lady?
is-
Is
yeah.
Gim the Asian
Yep.
lady?
And wait,
So-
and
and
David
nobody
O is a
knows.
Republican, right?
That's
So
looks
you're
like
not even
Jim.
tied to a party.
She's my only other.
You're
she's
just
my only
tied
other
to somebody making
consideration.
change.
Now,
David O, right?
you know
Okay.
David. You
I
know
would
David O
love
plays for
to-
the trophies for the urban.
I
Film.
would love to see an Asian
awards.
running some shit.
He was at the G Shop.
Hey,
Shout out to David O.
I would love to see an Asian sitting on some shit. And
Dude, here's my thing.
Other than your
Let me
face.
share something with you. I don't disagree with you, but I think.
But I think that's
I don't
just a
think the city's ready
perspective.
for it.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
about to say.
think
I just
Asian
think.
Yeah.
No,
I
look,
don't
because
think
I
the
think
city's
that's
ready
just
for
a
it.
whole nother
I don't think-
perspective.
Right.
Because that shit gonna be different.
The establishment is pushing the black woman.
Right.
we could all
So she can fall on her face. Yeah. No,
Done.
no puppets.
For last,
several
No
decades.
puppets.
Well, that's what it is.
We smarter now.
But
No puppets.
I think it's kind of like the same shit with the nation with Hillary Clinton.
right?
Like, dude, they just wasn't ready for no white woman.
That's it.
Like,
But she was-
or
Asian
not that
mayor,
one.
Listen,
right?
Listen.
An Asian mayor.
Nah.
I'm down. I like Helen Gim a lot.
I like her
But
a lot.
I just don't know if the city's gonna
Yeah,
show
it's a
up
whole
for her.
different joint.
Yeah, I feel
because
like
it's a
certain-
whole
certain-
different
And
joint.
so then
I feel
what
like
do
if
you
you're
do?
not in
Do
her
you-
district, you don't
do you
even
give-
really know her.
Do you give her your
At
vote,
all.
or do you give your vote to somebody who you think?
Jeff Brown.
It's so yeah.
But my thing with voting,
I
is
give my
you
I give my
your
vote to the person I know.
Give your vote, but then you have higher ups that can veto your vote, shut your vote down, show whatever you trying, whatever.
You don't have no mic, and you talking conspiracy theory.
No, ain't no conspiracy theory. It's real shit. Because we
Ain't
saw
nobody
it when
throwing away your
Barack
vote.
we got an off like and a
Vernon
lot of
said
things that
Sherelle
he
Parker.
wanted to do for us got shut down. Because shit still gotta get approved by motherfuckers that's higher up, even in the motherfucking president. You think the mayors, the president, they
Right.
don't have no last say.
And the
Right,
upcoming
right.
election is really going to first decide the Democratic
Who
candidate.
is the Republican candidate running?
She named-
It's just
she
David
named David O.
Is it just David?
David
No.
O, but I
It
like
can't-
him.
no, there's other ones.
But David is
But
the
I
only
don't
one
care
that
about
counts.
She
nobody.
said it don't matter, right?
But if
Yeah,
it
he the
comes
only one that
down
count.
to it,
Yeah, David O's the only one.
Yeah, and he's not bad.
No, he's not
not
I
bad.
have voted Republican.
but I'm not voting Republican if I do vote.
Dude, let me tell
I
you
vote.
something.
I'm lying.
Same versus different.
Do I
Right.
sound?
Look,
do I
same
sound
versus different.
unknowledgeable?
I know you're knowledgeable, but
I don't. When is the last time the city had a Republican mayor?
Was
Rizzo?
Rizzo? Was Rizzo? Yeah, was Rizzo
Oh,
a
he definitely was a
Republican?
Republican.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, he
asking. I wasn't here for that
Nah, he
shit.
was.
Oh, you wasn't
He
South
was.
Philly Italian mob boss.
Yeah,
That
Them
don't
black
make
niggas?
that
No,
don't make
He
a
was always
Republican.
Yeah,
Rizzo is how he.
That might make him Republican by nature, but that don't mean he was.
For Philly, it made a Republican.
Go, get it. Oh.
Got us in this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not always a party voter outside of the
Who did
outside of
who
the
did Nutter run against?
primary
It
because
was his
you
voting
can only
party.
vote for your party.
Because
in the
I ain't never
primary.
seen nobody get booed more than Nutter. Yo, black folks can
Niggas
like
was
black
so
folks
niggas
can
was so
stand
mad
Nutter.
we had to vote for him.
Like y'all could stand Nutter. I
Nutter.
never seen.
Who was his guy though? Who was the other?
I don't even remember.
He was worse.
That nigga
I
got
don't know,
like
Sam
that nigga got
Katz
like
ran
1
against
point.
Street.
That nigga got like
I knew he
1%.
wasn't gonna win.
That nigga got
Well,
like
he wanna
1%
put
of
out
the
the
vote.
commercial.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
He
like,
got
dude,
like
you got the
1%
wrong
of the
people
vote.
on your team.
I'm about to Google that shit. Who ran against Nutter? That
And he won
lost?
twice.
He got to be dead. Jesus.
Yeah, y'all ain't
Yeah,
get
in the-
to
in the
show Anthony
primary,
no love
yeah.
in the primary.
In the primary.
primary. But when I seen
Tom Knott.
Tom
Oh, yeah, I
Knott,
forgot
that's
about
it.
Tom
Yep,
Knott.
that's him.
Forgot all about him.
That's who it was.
Here today, going today.
Right.
That nigga sell
Right.
cars somewhere right, now.
Show opening, show
In
closing.
like Dubuque, Montana or some
Right.
shit. God, they
Right, you
thought
ain't
they
never-
had us
I
with
ain't
him.
heard
Yo,
his name
listen.
in
Since.
ever.
Listen, this is how fucked up that was. Mayor Nutter was so fucked up that the Republicans,
Chef is
i.e.
freezing
white
here.
people,
I still blame. Does he be hype?
look, they thought they had it. They said, oh, we definitely got this guy. There's
Yeah.
no way this dude's going to win.
Yeah.
We could put up anybody.
AC got one. It's
One
on and off. It's like high and off. It's like fucking freezing in here.
I just need everybody to get informed for this election because everybody gonna be complaining.
Cause I'm with you. I was hot too. But I'm like, God damn, I ain't that
No,
hot.
it was warm for a second, but then
That's
it
the
get
liquor
like,
got y'all hot.
That liquor.
man, that
For
shit
real.
go right there, Arctic.
Come on, black people, vote. Get educated. Know why.
Yeah,
who you're
make
voting for, what they
educated
stand
votes.
Jeff Brown.
That's what I really
for.
want.
Do your research.
Yeah,
Hey,
Jeff Brown.
man.
But vote.
Don't
Jeff
go in there
Brown.
just flicking the Democratic
Jeff Brown.
switch.
Vote.
It's important.
I never do that. I'm definitely a
But
person that
if
will
you do
switch
go in
parties.
there just flicking switches, flick Democrat. Don't
Well,
go in there just flicking
but for
Republican
the
shit.
primary, you have
Well,
to
it's
vote for
primary.
your party.
You gotta vote for your party.
Gotta vote.
You have to vote for your
Oh, all
party.
right, Jeff
Which
Brown.
is lame. I don't know why they don't get rid of that shit.
I don't know why they don't just get rid of the two-party system. Period.
Well, I mean,
Period.
you can get rid of it if you can get somebody who can get enough people behind them to run, but who's gonna support them? Like independents just don't have no. There's no support system for independents.
I think I am a Democrat because I just, as soon as I turned 18, was so hyped to be on.
This is how you know if you're a Democrat or not.
Changed my-
Kravis is a Republican. Fuck you talking about? That's how you know.
Not that
County
side,
Kravis is a Republican.
He is a
If you
re-educated
fuck with
black
County
man of a young
Kravis,
Jewish
you're
boy
not a
who
Democrat.
is privileged. Kravitz is Jewish.
But
That's
he
why his
did.
name is Kravitz.
County Kravis. He emphasized it. He's double entendre.
Jewish as hell.
The double entendre.
That's
County
Jewish
Kravitz.
as hell.
County Kravis.
Is that he's a Jewish boy.
Yeah.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Shalom to Kravitz.
So that's how you know if you're Republican or
I gotta
Democrat or
stop
not.
messing with y'all. Y'all don't fuck around, cost me my job.
You-
Y'all talk crazy.
We do.
Y'all
Again, the opinions shared on the
I
show
gotta be
Oh,
like,
do
no,
not
not a
reflect the
disclaimer,
opinions
not a
of Mike Greenwich
disclaimer.
or the
Fox
entire
49
Overaject.
or none of that shit.
Or none of
Anything
that
I'm
shit.
affiliated with. Anything I'm affiliated
It ain't
with.
got nothing to do with none of that.
Quiet the whole time. We
And
didn't
that's
lie.
why he was
We
quiet.
didn't say anything.
Right, and
that's
that's
right.
why he was
In my
quiet.
def-
You got the smart
In
seat.
my-
That's
In
the
my
smart seat.
defense, I was only making comments on the screen. I didn't ask for this.
And we are not going to, like, nope.
Hey man, let's end this damn show.
Usually we
20
come
minutes
together.
over anyway.
20 minutes over, yes.
That's beautiful.
This is you got an outro today?
Might as well
I
just
give you an outro.
pay
Hold
for
on, hold on,
extra.
hold on. Talk for 5 more minutes.
Oh.
Let me
For
find an
5 more
outro.
minutes while you find the outro. Go ahead. What
Nah,
you
I mean,
got?
you don't got to talk for 5 minutes.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna find
he
an
said he's
outro
gonna
for
find
you.
the outro.
Mike, you might as well just pay for the extra time
You
and
say
just
pay for
go,
extra
yeah, and
time?
just go to 6.
And
You
go
might
to
as well
6?
just tell Took
You
you
mean
going to
our
6.
show is 5 to 6.
We can play some
No, our show is 5.
Well,
Our
you know
show
what
is
you
5
know what
to
I mean.
6.
7. Don't do
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Like,
Or at least 6:30. Hold
It
on.
just keeps
Hold
screaming
on,
Jeff
sir.
Brown for 5
Wait a
minutes.
minute, sir. No, fuck an outro. Wait a minute. It's rare that you stay extrally long, sir.
Who,
And
me?
now you hear, yeah,
so now you're going to hold me hostage?
yeah, run that shit. Hey, Took, Mike said, can he go until 7?
Oh my God.
What?
You got
What?
it. Put it on a business thing on your account.
You ain't
Say
ready
it.
for this one.
I'm not ready.
Say
for
it.
the outro.
Ready for
No,
this
he
This
about
has
to play an
been
outro.
over Drake.
Boo.
Mike got an outro for us.
You ain't going to be ready for
We
this
will
one.
see y'all next
We
month.
take
Mike,
we
it
going
can't be
gutter
no
with this
We
outro,
will see
bro.
y'all
We're going
next
all the way
Monday.
gutter with, like, everything we
Same
just talked about
time.
is going out of the window with this
Will
song.
you be here Monday, Chef? Will you be here Monday?
Monday, I got to work.
Okay. Will you be here after work?
Like, this is going to...
Mike, is it possible?
It's a possibility.
Mike like a spade's hands? Possible.
I got a possible.
That's
Yeah,
why you
every-
might as well go to 6:30.
Everything I talked
We
about...
there.